What what's going on, guys? Hey, what's going on? How you doing? It's episode 3 of Sunless Citadel, and we're here before you, hoping that we can recap some of the events and, well, throw you back in. That's an interesting use of words, considering how our last session ended. Throw you back in to the game. Let's take a second though and talk about that. What happened last time we played? What can you guys remember?
Somebody got yeeted.
Yeah, I kind
That was
of
at the end, yeah.
I expected that. Yeah. But what I mean, outside of said yeeting, the yote, if you will,
Thievery,
what else occurred?
betrayal, drama,
Rope
Please.
climbing.
Bush monsters.
Fever
Somebody,
betrayal.
Somebody's setting things on fire they shouldn't have.
No, that was fine.
Because
That
someone
part was
else told
fine.
them to.
That was fine.
Okay.
Nothing to
Okay.
see
all
here.
right.
Okay, so we started out. We were traveling towards the Sunless Citadel. We're
Yes.
looking for 2 lost children, which are actually young adults, but they're the children of 2 people who live in the town. I'm sure you have their names written down. One of them's, it's kind of like Catherine, starts with the K. Kyo. You guys have I'm bad with the names, but I know
Carowin
exactly.
Hukrell.
There you go.
Carowin Hukrell.
Carowin.
That's the mother.
The
Yes,
mother.
the mother. And the father owns or runs the general store. We set along the road. We noticed these tumbleweed like plants, and we
Yes.
noticed something shiny in one of them. I noticed something shiny, and me knowing that Snacks enjoys shiny things, it's like, hey, Snacks, there's something shiny over there.
Me knowing that Snacks is absolutely reckless.
Yeah.
Send him for it. Snacks, how did that go for you? I'm curious.
It went horribly.
Horribly. Yeah.
Yeah, I almost
I-
lost
like,
an arm.
I would. Whoa. What do you mean? I wasn't there. I didn't hear any of it. Please enlighten me.
There was a shiny object in this bush,
Yeah.
and it started to. Well, I went for the shiny thing, and my arm started getting gripped by very, very sharp. I mean, I've got like scales, so it was like ripping through. So it was some real strong stuff.
Let the ripping
And
and tearing
then
commence. Yeah.
yeah, and then Saki threw some fire at it, and it exploded into my eyes,
It did. in
and now
fact.
I am goddamn blind.
Temporarily
Yeah.
blind for what, a day, we said? Right?
Temporarily blind. Yeah. You're not sure, but mechanically, it's for a 24-hour period,
Okay.
or until your eyes are treated, which will also take time. Not really a time or place to do it when you realize that the surroundings were not very inviting. You notice that there were multiple of these twig-like creatures. So of course, in standard fashion, you decided to sick the fire mage, or the equivalent thereof, upon them, to cast fire upon as many as possible.
Yes.
That didn't backfire at all, did it?
That's not
Well, that's
metagaming,
what
right?
Wolf's
Like
doing.
seeing a monster made of twigs being like, light this
Hey.
shit on fire. Because
No,
like
no.
that just is logical, right?
One of us.
Yeah, that's not really. I wouldn't really consider that a meta knowledge.
Yeah.
You see dead sticks burn. Like, it's something that we kind of learn from the time we're children. It's just there.
And especially since
did
they
it.
attack. Or
Yeah.
don't attack. Well, they didn't really attack. I kind
You
of.
kind of got in its bubble. You
Yeah.
kind of stuck your hand in it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you reached into its gaping,
Genitalia.
toothy maw.
Oh,
And
maybe.
what were you trying to fetch out?
There was a ring, and
We're looking for
how could I
ring.
pass that up?
Yeah, there was a ring. What was it? Was it just like hanging on a branch, or
It was on a hand.
a whole hand?
I think it was a hand, or maybe it was just a finger.
It was just a finger. Yeah, it was attached to a finger, which, as it fell from this creature, what did you guys notice about the finger itself?
Ooh. That it was fresh, maybe?
No, it was like partially decomposed, right? Like it was gnawed at or affected
Yeah.
by the bush creature.
Yeah. It was almost as if it was slowly consuming it, for whatever reason. But after you had set just a few of them on fire, a few decided that they were going to roll away. They wanted no part of that, so they fled. But you had to deal with what was coming from Snacks. How did that entire thing go down after the flaming burst upon the face? What What was next?
Seraphina healed him with a health pack.
And then
Yeah.
saw an opportunity.
Yeah, I was curious. That
Yeah.
gorgeous amulet that was just radiating magic from the kobold who is deathly afraid of magic. So I
Yeah.
took it, but I got caught.
So then I got a question here for everyone that's not Snacks. Do you think that Snacks is aware of the fact that his amulet is magical?
Oh
He is now because
no.
they said it and we told him.
He said it's the last thing that he took from his tribe.
Only thing I made
people?
it up with. Sorry, I didn't mean to. You said
But we
only-
told
not
him there was
snacks.
a lot of magic coming from it.
Sure. So knowing that it's magical now, Snacks, how does Snacks feel about the amulet?
I mean, he still feels the same way about the amulet as far as that goes. 'Cause there's been no proof that it's magic. They just said it's magical. As far as he knows, they're just trying to get the goddamn thing.
That's fair. Is it safe to assume that your quote unquote allies, your cohorts here, are conspiring against you?
I mean, the only person he's not trusting at the moment is Seraphina, but everybody
Okay.
else. I mean, he doesn't like Saki because of the magic that she casts.
But I
It's-
healed you.
Even
you
though
did,
she saved
you
him.
did.
And
He
I'm
can't
saving
see
you right
that.
now.
He didn't
If I'm
can't see
blind
who's
as
healing him.
hell.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
You're dangling from my eyebrow.
I am currently dangling from your eyebrows. Yes.
In the
My-
current timeline, yes, in the absolute current timeline, there is some serious dangle going on. You arrived at this. But let's wind it back just a little bit. We're gonna wind it back here. You're going to the Sunless Citadel. Can anyone tell me what is the Sunless Citadel?
The temple,
It's a temple to what?
Saren Ray.
Is it?
No. We don't know what it's a temple to actually.
It's a partially sunken
Temple of the
temple.
Moon.
We just know it
says.
was we just know it was a temple that got
Oh
sunken.
no,
Right?
Owlbear. That's from our.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Back.
There's the other one.
There's some special summer fruit that can heal any injury that grows.
Yeah, we don't know
there.
whose
Yeah,
temple
I
it
think
is
the point
though.
is we don't know.
You guys actually had heard a theory, a bit of a story from Garen in town. He said that, once before he believed that it was a temple to a dragon. It's a draconic temple of praise. Do you remember that at all?
I do now.
I do now. Okay.
My memory
Perfect.
suddenly refreshed.
Got it. Okay. All right. So goblins are operating in this place. They have this fruit. You have decided that you want to go get this fruit, but you want to save the children. Can you name any of the children?
Is Talran and Sharwin? Or is that both of them?
Very close. Very close. It's
Tal-
Sharwin and Talgan.
Talgin.
Talgin.
Talgan. Yes.
They're
Talgan.
traveling with Sir Bradford the Paladin and
Yep.
Caracas the elfin archer.
Elven Archer, yeah. Good. So it's at this point that the repetition is there. You are aware that it is some sort of adventuring party, and that they served a purpose. Yet they wanted to venture into this place. What were the reasons they decided to venture down here?
Ooh.
We're looking for rings. Well, we were getting chased and
Well, they
That's
were there
what
for the
you're charged
fruit.
for.
They're trying to figure out where the fruit comes from.
So they're just going to charge into a felled temple and rob the goblins?
That's what it sounds like.
No,
Or
I thought don't they make deals with the goblins and pay them to get the fruit and
The goblins come
they-
to town.
maybe
the
they're
goblins come
following
down.
them back,
50
trying to be
50
sneaky.
gold.
To gold, yeah.
but we're looking for the big gold ticket items with the rings.
Well, I
of the
mean,
missing children.
yeah,
but
that's the kids are the
Ideally
big
the
ticket
people.
items.
But what the hell did they go there for?
we're kind of on the right path. We're finding fingers with rings along the way.
I'm
so,
sure it's
you
got
know.
something to do with the fruit. I don't know exactly what their motivation is, though.
Sure. Okay. All right.
Oh shit! I just spilled a million things on my desk.
With
I
the
spilled
smash
about
shots?
100 of these on my desk, just so
Oh.
you know.
Came to
fine.
it came
Necessary.
to a close as the lot of you were rapidly descending into the gulch, the ravine. What was chasing you?
The
Big
big
old
ass
tree
tree.
monster.
and the
Big thorny
twi-
Hulk thing.
twig blights. We didn't catch
Groot?
the other
It
thing.
was Groot.
It was
Yeah.
Groot.
Groot.
It was an
Groot,
enormous. It was an enormous
hunted.
trant creature, something akin to like Treebeard, so far as you could see. Not the biggest tree you've ever seen, not by a long shot, but still a big tree. And it, I mean, within reason, you should have fled, as you saw this. Obviously, the densest member of your party, in just pure matter alone, sent ass over kettle over the ledge.
I pulled up the map so y'all can see what was chasing us in our
Thank
last
you.
session here. For anyone
it's
I was
watching
gonna
there.
I was gonna doctor up an Isaac death screen with that guy in it and have it as my background, but I ran out of time.
The session came to a close as the four of you witnessed Sheil soaring down into the gulch below to a point that you can't see him anymore.
And he can't fly.
No, he can't.
He's heavy.
Very much not.
His armor is rigid. It is not designed for that level of movement. Briefly,
not
he
have
was Eddie
wings.
Gordo from Tekken as he was sent into the gulch below and landed with an audible thump, but there was no further movement. So our session, before we begin, just as a reminder, an ever-present reminder to anybody that is watching, if you guys wish to support the stream and you want to keep these guys alive, they are going to use their rolls because the dice gods are fickle and they have chosen to either assist them or smite them. So sometimes the dice just don't roll in their favor. If you wish to help, 10 gifted subs in any fashion or fathom, Cobalt will keep those numbers. We'll give them a luck reroll. Bear in mind, I also get a luck reroll. They can use their luck reroll for absolutely anything with an exception to damage. I can use my luck reroll for anything. I can even make them reroll if I'm unhappy with their rolls. So if they get a little too capable in the critting area, I can force a reroll. Or if I feel like in a moment's notice, if they need some assistance or aid to make the story more interesting, I'll sacrifice a roll for their betterment or their failure, whatever works. Without further ado, we're going to rein things in, bring down the lights, set our scene, and establish where we're at here. Our camera is going to turn and attune and affix to our friend here. I'm going to move your camera so that you guys can see some things. You're going to go to a very different screen. You're now at Fortress level. Sheil, the crumpled heap of the man that you are. Quarter or half orc, whatever your lineage happens to be, everything flashed before your eyes. The moments on the farm, your time growing up, the bizarre looks, the rich speckle of your skin that seemed to fleck in the daylight. You were seen as labor, as a farmhand. You were treated as such, and you were offered an opportunity of freedom. It came at a cost, admittedly a violent cost, and you claimed your prize, your freedom, but also that earring. It meant something to you. You're not entirely sure what it was, but in this moment, as it flashed before your eyes, you found your freedom. Your earring splashed against your neck, and then you felt the heat of your blood rend itself from your body, sloshing on the inside of your armor. And there's moments, just absolute blackness. Nothing of sound around you. Before you hear an echo, a whisper on the wind, something drawing you back. And with an audible gasp, you awaken to find your body in a crumpled heap. As you shift and pull your way around, you realize that there are dents and dings in your armor, unexplainable. But as you look up, you can see the light above, just a pang above you, a strip, a tear in the sky. Something moves violently, swinging outward as if trying to catch something that's not there. And you recall. You were hit. It felt like a series of horses in carriage smacked you, driving you asunder, sending you into the pit. But it was a tree. A figure of malevolence and bark apart, and brought you down here. And as you look around, pulling yourself to a sitting stance, you see none of your allies. And as you go to call out to them or to anyone, you feel that spritz of blood rime over your tongue, hit the back of your teeth, sort of hit the corner of your mouth. And as you wipe it away, I'll need a perception check from you. "14. You look upward. You can hear movement. But what stands out the most to you, Shiel, is the sound of wind catching the ravine itself, carrying it onward. You can hear the twisting of the stone that seems to have sat there as you realize that there is cut stone just to your back and side. And the pain that sets in as you bring your hand up to run it across, realizing that you're no longer just at the bottom of a ravine, but there is a wall. A wall of stone, man-made, dwarf-made, whatever the case may be, you're certain it's by human hands. No longer by the earth. And you can hear your allies above. You're not sure how far, 40, 50 feet, could be. No more than a few dozen meters, if any at all. But as you go to speak, nothing comes out. The wind may have been knocked out of you, but you are certainly not aware why or how you're alive. As though you're not a bright and brilliant individual, you're not a scholar, you know just how far is too far, and that is exactly how far you fell. But still, you're alive. Our camera pans yet again. This time it moves back to the top. As the fourth person falls and descends, leaving a single rope about 20 feet up. Saki, Serafina, Retsu, and Snacks. You descend. You're there. Beneath your feet, finally, and nothing immediately trying to swing at you, end your lives, cut you in twine. The floor is yours. What do you do?
Holy shit, was that Shield? Retsu's looking up. He was the first to the bottom. He did a ninja flip to get there from the rope. He laid it like
How
Spider-Man.
much further do we need to go? Can you check
Are we
on
all down off the rope now, or are they still
Yeah.
on the rope? Okay.
Oh, we're all down. Oh,
I'm just trusting at this point that with your combined efforts, you're capable of descending the rest of the measure of length of rope.
Because Saki and I are already down there, so we can kind of like assist people coming down.
so we need to go check on Shield.
What the hell happened to Shield?
He fell from the rope.
I think
He fell.
someone fell down, and he's the only one not here. Can you look around for him?
We need
Can
to
I
light
see
a
him
torch.
from where
Is
I'm
it
at?
dark?
A fatal fall, perchance.
Oh yeah, he didn't live through that. For sure. We should go get his stuff off of him.
I'm gonna have to. Somebody's gonna have to hold on to me, or let me hold their hand, or something. I can't see anything.
Shiel, you hear them speaking. Was that Shiel? The hell happened? That was definitely him. There's no way he survived. Let's go pick him clean.
I would try to call out again.
You attempt to, and you can still feel that rasp in your throat. It's almost as if a burr sits there. It tickles, but no noise comes out. You're not entirely sure what's happened. You realize that your scale armor has been tucked and bent in such a way that it is shoved fiercely into your throat. As you attempt to swallow, you can feel it. Your armor is damaged.
I want to try to bang something. If I can get a weapon near me, bang
Sure.
it against the ground, try to make some noise.
Do you have dark vision?
Yep, I do.
Sure.
60 feet.
You glance around and you find just a few very small stones. There is what looks to be somewhat of a polished stone, very, very close to you. You can reach out and grab it. Do you wish to like slam it on the ground or on the stone next to you?
Whatever's closest. Probably the stone next to me.
Sure. It's probably going to let out the loudest noise as well. You reach down and you grab onto this bizarrely polished stone, and as you pull it upward to just kind of like toss it into the wall or slam it repeatedly to draw attention to you, you realize that your fingers sunk in such a way that it almost creates a handhold. And as your hand connects with this and slams it into the wall, you realize that your fingers have sunk into eye sockets of a skull.
Okay, then.
Do you use and utilize this to continue just rapping on the stone wall, or
Sure,
do you
yeah.
reach for something else?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have the presence of mind to reach for something else.
Sure. Perceptions, please, from the rest of you.
Oh, oh, first natty 20.
Very good. Retsu has many other things on his mind at this point.
Yeah, like how
He's
cool I
very
look.
alert and aware, but he's rather impressed with himself at this moment. As he was the first down, he was also the first to immediately catch Saki, saving her. Not that he had much of a choice. Snacks, good. I think Snacks, Serafina, and Saki. The three of you will hear that it's pinging off down below, further into the ravine.
What the hell is that noise?
I don't hear anything.
You shift and you begin to move over to the ledge itself, the sandy ledge, overlooking this bit of terrain here. The subterranean gulf of darkness just kind of veers off into the west. The ledge itself is wide but rough. Sand and various rocky debris. You see bones of small animals here covering it. You notice that a rough-hewn stairwell zigs and zags down to the side of the ledge, descending further and deeper into the darkness beyond your vision. But you're certain that you're hearing something signal you from below.
Well, I can't see. I can't take lead. So somebody's.
Okay.
Something going
Can't
on
just-
down there.
I'll light a torch. I'll take one out of my inventory, if I may.
Okay.
Retsu, if you want to take the lead, we'll follow to where that sound is coming from.
Just don't leave me behind.
Why do you always want me to go first?
Because you're the most skilled.
Oh, that does make sense. Okay.
All right. Hold on to me, Snacks.
Yeah, Snacks, you stay behind me and in front of Serafina. That way you won't get lost.
Okay, that's fine by me.
Is everybody okay? Is there anybody else hurt?
I'm
Well,
fine.
other than the fact I can't see anything and my eyes are killing me, I guess I'm okay.
Serafina,
Yes.
from where you stand as Saki moves over what looks to be some sort of a pit, this brazen pit cast here deep within the beveled stone, the sandy ledge, you notice that nearest where Saki stands, there is bits of this debris, animal bones, stone that has been downed, and it catches your eye even for just a moment. It is because you rolled so well that you notice something maneuvering beneath that pile of debris.
Oh, Retsu, watch your step. I can see movement between this graveyard of bones.
Whatever it is, don't touch it.
You can kind of point and see from where you're at, somewhere in here, something. It looks like it's almost been built up against the wall here.
Okay. Well, let's go the other way and not go down there then.
I feel like we should investigate and not leave our comrade fallen.
That's what I'm trying to do is find him. I can't believe that he would be alive though, but I know he had a lot of gold on him, so.
I'm sure there's many useful items.
I love that. He's alive. Yeah, no way. But he's probably got some cool stuff on him.
It's got some cool stuff.
My character has a little bit of a hard time feeling sympathy for people and apathy, so he just is like, oh well, he's
I
dead.
don't seem to have any
Let's-
problem feeling apathy.
Or you know what I mean? He
I do.
yeah.
The one with the E in it instead of the A.
Yeah, the empathy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get those
I'm
confused.
still worried about this movement amongst these bones.
Well, let's
over
just
there.
let's just try to be really quiet.
Are you in front of me now, Retsu?
Yeah. I'm gonna be right like here.
Okay.
Snacks is just gonna put his hand on his shoulder because he can't see
You
where. his
can't
hand is,
reach
so-
my shoulder. Don't kid
or-
yourself.
What? That's right.
You
On,
can
you
put it on my
hold
hip.
on your
Hold on to
butt.
my tunic.
Yeah,
Grabbing your
okay.
butthole.
Don't grab
Jesus.
don't grab that.
He's just,
I'm wearing
just snap him in
pants.
there.
Jesus.
It's tight grip, man. Okay, he doesn't feel like he's gonna get let go there.
The
Yeah.
lizard fingers,
Full
man.
fisting.
No. Oh man,
The stump
you
of my
move?
fist.
Saki, do you move with them? Curious.
Where are they all moving?
I mean-
Okay, they're moving towards the stairs. I'm gonna stay towards the back.
Okay.
I mean, this looks like the
We
only
still don't know
path.
where Sheil fell.
It's true. You have no idea.
There's only one path forward.
Did he fall down this hole,
There's a torch now.
guys?
I don't know. I don't think I mean, where did you hear the noise coming from? I didn't hear anything.
I couldn't tell.
Over here.
I mean, there's only one way to go.
Well, maybe if you heard
How
it,
do you know
Seraphina,
that?
maybe
I
you
don't
should
see
lead.
that. Sorry, I don't see that.
Maybe
Okay,
I need
Retsu,
to-
we will follow you. I'll pull
I
up the
can
back
detect
end.
some magic, see if or find wait, I have other things. Maybe there's a knowledge of something that I can do to know where we are and what this
Magic.
possibly
That
could
pit.
be.
Knowledge dungeoneering.
Knowledge engineering is not necessarily bad. It's a good call, but from where you're at, you don't really have enough information.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be like, all right, well, there's only one path that we can see, so let's
Correct.
head down that way, and then if we have a decision to make on where to go, we can discuss it. But let's try to be as quiet as possible. I need a torch to see, but we can at least try to be quiet and not alert
Sure.
anything far away to our.
Retsu, as you begin
position.
to descend the switchback stairs, a fortress begins to emerge from the darkness. The subterranean citadel, though impressive, seems long forgotten. If the lightless windows and cracked crenellations and leaning towers are of any indication, it seems as if no one has been here for a while. All is immediately quiet, though a cold breeze blows up from below, bringing with it the scent of dust and a faint trace of rot. When you hear that knocking again, 4 or 5 more loud taps on stone. At this point, it is deliberate.
I still hear the
I'm gonna-
tapping over in that area.
Gonna
Should
head
we-
down this way.
Okay, I'm walking with
I'm
you.
gonna just be on Retsu.
Where's snacks? Okay.
Oh,
Well, I don't.
can
see-
we?
When you peer over the crenellated wall, as much as you may want to call it that, this dilapidated fortress begins to appear. There's some sort of cut stone courtyard, steps rising, and off to the right, before it seems to descend deeper into darkness further below. There you see the body of Sheil. Though interestingly enough, he is not unconscious. He is worse for wear, and not unconscious, as he seems to be tapping something into the stone. It's the movement that catches your eyes first. And when he goes to speak, nothing comes out. You see his head jaunt upwards as if he's trying to motion to you. Nothing.
Oh, by God, I think he survived.
Oh,
The big dude's alive?
There's no way. He should be mush. I've seen people drop from way not as high as that, and they get splatted like little pancakes.
Maybe his
Pretty
armor
gross.
saved him. I know. Looked like it was pretty strong armor.
Must
The
be a
armor is
sign from the
not
gods that he
cushioning.
survived.
I don't know. Maybe it helped.
Let's go see if we can hurry up and help him.
Saki, can I get a perception from you, please?
Yes.
18 is pretty good. You hear something shifting beneath the stone and rubble behind you. No more is it just something that can be faintly seen. It can be heard as well. Do you bolt down the stairs? Do you turn and ready yourself? What does this look like? What would Saki do?
I'm gonna move forward down the stairs quite quickly.
Okay. Okay, you
Not
descend.
this time.
You
I'm gonna
descend
tell
the
my
steps.
group.
Thank God.
What do you say?
There is definitely something behind me, guys. I don't know
I've
if
been
it's coming out of that hole or what, but something's back there.
Should we cautiously make our way to our fallen comrade?
Can I hand my
Just getting
torch to
someone safe.
Seraphina in stealth?
Sure.
You get a-
Okay. I hand you my
Alright.
torch, Seraphina. Hold this.
Oh, thank you.
I'll go
I will.
scout. I'll go scout ahead.
Oh, okay, what about me? Don't leave me in the front.
You're right here with me.
Stay near the
Hold on
warmth
to-
of the torch. In Seraphina's hair. That weird
And-
fucking hair.
It's my eyebrow.
I saw that.
What's wrong with her hair?
I'll
That's
tell you
what
later.
they do.
I have a long gown on. Just hold the end of my gown.
Fine.
We need to get to our fallen comrade as
school
quickly
marm.
as we can.
Saki, you have to bear in mind, you can say everything that you want to say, but unless you're directly moving your token, I'm going to have to assume otherwise.
Move my token? How fast
yeah.
can I move it? I mean, I didn't want to be unrealistic, just putting it all the way over my
Sure,
shield
sure.
or anything.
You should be
Sure.
jumping over motherfuckers.
Retsu, you stealth. You've
Okay.
offered to venture forward.
Yes.
This is feasible.
I'm just
As
gonna
all
do
the
a
others
little
agree.
scouting.
Is that everyone else agreed at this point that they want to stay sort of behind?
It'll be less effective if
Well-
everyone comes.
I
Well,
think
there's something coming
I
from
think
the
we
back.
should
which
be
is
like
group.
moving down as quickly as we can while he stealths and does his thing. I think we should be moving down.
Do I
Keep
have
moving.
a
Go check on the
We
warrior.
already got ambushed.
The rest of us can watch
Yeah,
the back
I'm gonna
line.
make sure it's safe. The path to him is safe.
Do we have any more health kits for the warrior?
I do.
Look, you wait about 30 seconds after I take off, and then you
You want
start.
me to jump on you again, and you have to catch
No,
me?
no, you're not gonna fucking
Because-
see me after in like 5 seconds. So just
you
wait
leaving the
30
torch?
seconds. I gave the torch to Seraphina. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
You have
So
to-
it's yeah.
I'm gonna turn just a second. It's gonna have me turn some things off here.
Just
And
wait
it's gonna turn.
30 seconds and then follow behind me. You should be able to see my footprints in the ground, on the ground.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Just come in 30 seconds and I'll holler if it's dangerous or
30
if it's
seconds.
not.
Oh.
Yeah, but we just heard that there's like things coming from behind us.
That's probably not true.
No, I saw movement in the over in the area. As
I didn't
well.
I
see
could
that.
hear it behind us. Most definitely, there is
So-
something.
That's
Movement,
why why you're going to follow in 30 seconds.
All
But the
right,
longer
go,
we
you're wasting
talk,
time.
the closer it's going to get to us.
So are you stealthing?
I'm stealthing, yes.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. 23 is really good. Now, bear in mind, if you want to functionally utilize stealth, you have to move at half speed.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was going to ask you if there was a movement penalty for
Normally, you move at 30 feet around. If it is a straight path, you can, I mean, nothing's impeding you. You can do 60. So in this case, you're going to be going at full movement in full round. In 6 seconds, you will cover 30 feet.
that. Okay.
Are you making a perception every time you descend, or what does this look like?
Can I do it every 10 feet?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay. So, perception.
Cue it up.
Nice.
That's not bad. The narrow stairs empty into what you can visibly see as a small courtyard. Apparently, the top of what was once a crenellated battlement. The buried citadel was sunk so far into the earth that the battlement is now level with the surrounding floor. That floor stretches away to the north and south, composed of a layer of treacherous and crumbled masonry which reaches to an unknown depth. To the west, seemingly looming, the surviving structure of what was once the Sunless Citadel, or at least is now considered as such. A tower stands on the west side of the courtyard.
Okay. Gonna move another 10 feet.
Sure. Shifting further down the switchback stairs.
Damn it.
Looks good.
Yep, looks great. Okay.
That doesn't sound good.
Here's the thing. When I swapped to ninja, I lost my trap. I used to have, as a rogue, I would have trap detection, but I don't get that as a ninja. So that kind of sucks. Ooh.
Yeah, I wasn't blind.
Thanks for the subs, guys. That puts us at our at halfway to our first luck reroll.
Okay, I guess I'll go another 10.
You got it.
And then, so that's 3 10s. That's 30 feet. So that's, you said that was 6 seconds?
That's 6 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah,
I should have told them like 20 seconds. Damn
it's
it.
okay.
Okay.
Something happens, right? You spring a trap or they're attacked. You better believe that they're going to be moving.
Yeah.
We can't tell time anyway. Fuck it.
This man can't even see.
I know it's really dark now, but you know what? I know that it's my stealth is not nearly as efficient if I have a light beacon on me. So
Sure. Yeah. You realize that not much has changed. More of the courtyard still seems to sort of bleed through up to this point, but you're not getting a lot.
how big is the drop from this lip right here?
It's about 15 feet down.
What's the penalty if I just eat myself over that?
If you eat it, you fall flat to your back or belly, probably a couple of points of damage. But if you just wish to acrobatics it,
Yeah.
or so long as you break 5, you have nothing to worry about.
Okay. Yeah, I want to just jump over this and skip the stairs,
Go for it.
which is a terrible thing to do as a scout since they're all probably going to walk down the stairs.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's great. You make light work of this as you throw your body over the lip. You're landing just in front of the courtyard, so go ahead and move yourself where you'd like to. The moment where you fall in your descent, you can no longer see up to that point. Your vision drops. You know they're up there. You listen closely and you can hear them. As silent as they wish to be, your keen hearing picks up on their breath. You can just see Sheol in your vision.
I'm going to do another perception here.
Go for it. Glancing further into the courtyard at this point, you, with a 19, can definitely tell that someone in recent past has moved directly through this courtyard.
Yeah.
The dust and the debris in the way seem to have been scattered and moved out of path. Someone has come through here, you're certain of it.
Which tracks because, I mean, we pretty much think that this is the group we're following, and we saw footprints up top leading down to the rope. So, okay. At this point, I guess I'll break stealth and I'll be like, looks clear. And then I'll try to head to Sheol once they get caught up, I guess.
You hear from below, looks clear, in Retsu's tone.
All right, we should move.
Watch the
forward.
stairs.
Get the hell out of here.
Oh, I should have just put a rope down from that spot, maybe. I
Okay,
don't know.
somebody needs to
Serafina.
keep up with the.
Serafina,
Yes, yes.
as you start to lead, I need to know your armor.
Oh no.
Oh shoot, where do I find that main?
Look on your AC.
AC. AC. Okay, here we go. AC items.
No, it'll be on the first page.
Oh, first page, main.
Yep. Look under your attributes, your primary stats, and it should say AC. In fact, I'll go along with you here, and I will open it.
Oh no, because I am. Oh, there it is. Do I click it?
Right. No, it's you're at a 13.
Yes.
Okay, that is what I needed to know. So, as you hear, it's all clear. It is at that point that you hear that there is a shuffle. Something shifts behind you, and something attempts to bite you. Let's see if it's gonna land.
Oh my gosh.
It's not me, by
Not again.
Damn it, Snacks!
Is it snacks or is it a carpet?
It's not a carpet.
That is gonna hit. You feel it as it
Ow.
breaks past at this point. And as you glance back, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shift you back to where you were before you started rushing forward. When you glance back and look, there are 3 exceedingly large rats. Like, even Chicago-sized rats pale in comparison. These are basically sumo wrestling rats at this point. They're enormous. They're not quite like Doberman, but they're probably every bit of 30 pounds. As big as Snacks, at least in weight. They look vicious as it tries to tear into your calf. Let's get some damage here for this.
And I'm of no use.
This is a surprise round.
That's what I was
I'm
trying
gonna
to do.
I'm gonna need a fortitude save from you, please. Give me a fort save.
For
Minimum
me
damage.
as well?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's just you.
okay. I was looking at, okay, fortitude.
Okay, let's see what you get here. 20's great. You're killing those saves. That's excellent. You were able to resist the effects of the rat's bite. However, you will take 2 points of damage as it tears into your back leg. And we gear up for combat.
Take off my hit points. Right? Okay.
These 3 large snarling rats rear up from the side. So let's go ahead and get your guys' movement here in combat order. So click your tokens and then click your initiative, please.
God damn it! Wait, am I in combat?
Yeah, everybody will be here at this point.
Okay.
Even me? You want me to roll?
It's gonna be real difficult for you, buddy, but yeah.
I figured. But yeah, you do? Okay. All right.
Okay, so I've got Serafina at 12, Saki at 9, we have Retsu at 4. That's not
Yeah,
great.
y'all are fucked.
Snacks at 6.
I clicked it. There we go.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you
That
click
might-
your token?
That makes sense.
Oh.
Everything's black for me.
Oh, you probably have to scroll out a bunch.
No, I'm looking at the whole thing.
Why am I hearing a playback of the music? Hold on. Something's going weird with the combat sounds.
Double combat.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what was happening. I was getting a double combat sound. That was real strange. Bizarre. Okay. All right. So I've got to add you manually. Shale. Add. Shale has a 4. Let's see what I get here. It's really good. A 20 is really good. Okay, I get to act first. It's not particularly strong, so I'm going to go ahead and roll here for this. I'm going to say evens. We're going to go Seraphina. Odds, I'm going to go Saki. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Saki. As Seraphina sort of tears that leg forward to switch away from this, they move directly in you, and they start to try to push and overpower you in the steps. Courtesy of the way that these rats function, they can occupy each other's threatened squares with ease. What is your armor class, Saki?
My armor class, where do I? Oh, and my AC is 12.
Yes, ma'am. 12. That's pretty, it's pretty not great.
I have my armored scales.
Gotta be quicker than that.
1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
One of them will land. I'm going to need a fortitude save from you.
Fortitude is okay.
Ooh, that's an even or an odd in your favor.
Even.
You're going to take 3 points of lethal damage.
To my hit points.
Yes, your hit points.
So take it down by 3.
Yeah. You said even?
Yeah.
It's not great. If only you had a luck reroll. You feel it at first. It doesn't feel great. It's a snap and a bite as it starts to rend through what little bit of clothing you as an oracle actually do wear. Your natural armor seems to come from your divinity. But in this case, you were not prepared as they leapt up and started tearing away at you. One, biting just into your forearm as you tried to cast it away in panic. As you glance down at the arm where it's snapped, there is a darkness that seems to be emitted just over where its mouth met your forearm.
Nasty.
It is really nasty.
Nasty.
It is quite nasty. In initiative line, Seraphina, you're up. What do you do here?
Okay, let me look and see. Are they behind us? They're behind us, right?
Yes, they are. In
I
fact.
want to do my burning hand spell. It goes into a cone at 15 feet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead and cue it up.
Okay, I have lots of stuff open. Let's see. Here we go. Spells. Burning hands.
All right. Well, I get a reflex. Let's see what their reflex is here.
Oh my god, he got max damage on the. No.
Yeah, it's
almost max damage.
It's not great for me. it's not great. Okay, so I actually get a +5, and I have to beat a 16. Ugh. Here we go. That one's good. That one's good. They all made it. They take half damage. It's half damage. It's monster, so it's
okay.
rounded up. So they're going to take 4 points of damage.
That's still pretty good. That's a lot of damage. 12 total points. That's a lot.
That's an insane amount of damage. They let out this horrific snarl as you blast forth this cone. In fact, I might even be able to. Give me just a second here.
Charring their fur and revealing burnt flesh that smells nauseating.
Blinded him.
Something like this.
Oh,
That's
shit.
not working.
I saw it.
I'm like, what the fuck?
That's all you can really see is this cone. This conal effect seemed to erupt from above.
I guess there was something there.
Do you say that in character?
Yeah.
Saki. Seraphina just sort of pushed by and just basically like burning hands. This gout of flame erupts from her palms. What do you do, Saki?
I can use spark, right? Or I can run away.
You can do whatever you want to do here.
I will cast spark on whatever rat is closest or just bit me. Asshole little rat.
Okay. So queue up Spark. I want to see exactly what this is. This is a Fortitude save. You can make an unattended fine flammable object catch on fire. Now, under
Does that
normal
not count?
circumstances, I would say that rats would in fact be flammable, but I do not think that they are unattended.
Okay, so I can't light the rat on fire.
Yeah, that's my immediate takeaway.
Can I move and then cast guidance on Seraphina?
You
Or can I only do one or the other?
You can move, yes. Here's the problem, right? Because you have impeded movement, because you cannot immediately flee away from this, right? You can't immediately flee away from this. They're going to potentially provoke an attack of opportunity on you. Because your intention isn't to just run away. It's not just to bounce. You want to step back and still have an effect, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you dead set on that?
I mean, if I can't do Spark, I have no other spells that will do any type of damage. Unless I can use Pass without a trace and sneak away.
I mean, cue it up. Let's see what you get here. I want to see the exact ruling on Pass without trace. It is a will save. The subject or subjects of the spell do not leave footprints or scent behind
Nothing
while
about
moving.
sound, though.
Yeah.
So.
It also doesn't
All right.
obscure you. It just suddenly makes sure that you don't leave.
Okay, so all I can do is stand here, and I mean, really, the only thing I can do is.
I mean, do you
That's
have
a
a dagger?
You
You have a
can
dagger?
make an attack.
I
you
do.
can
I
take a
have a
defensive.
dagger,
You
so I
can
can attack
flee.
with my
If-
dagger.
If you wanted to just run, you could just run as well. If
I
you're
mean,
not
I
going to
don't.
take,
I think I need to be. I need to be further away from these rats.
I would certainly recommend that as a spellcaster to not be in melee combat.
Yeah, I don't want to be all up in this, so I will run out of this area. I don't know what I need to roll for that.
You're gonna use your action to
You just use
disengage.
your action to disengage. That's
Just
exactly
move?
what it is. You're
just
gonna
move. That's it.
yeah. You
All
move.
right.
You move at twice your movement, so 30 feet as your move, and then you're executing a standard action as a move. So then it's 30 more feet.
And if you weren't
Or you can-
disengaging,
Oh wait, you have to watch the stairs though, the drop off.
It's true.
All right, I'll go up here by Retsu.
if
Okay,
you
so
hadn't disengaged, they would have all gotten attacks of opportunity on you if you had
Correct.
moved away from them. But since you used
Got
your
it.
action to disengage, they don't get that. Just so
All right,
you're aware of the
perfect.
base rules of the game. No
It's a little
metagaming,
Got
different.
it.
but
Thank you, Cobalt.
Little different in Pathfinder. That's
Okay.
what you're basically reading it from like 5th edition. It's something
Okay.
equivalent to that. Very, very similar. I mean, it's basically the same shit, just worded a little differently. But
Got
yeah,
it.
that's safe. So you
Running away.
disengage. You're stepping away. Then we move over immediately to Snacks. Snacks, I would like to remind you that you're 3 feet tall. You are blind. They weigh more than you, and they've left you alone now.
No, I mean, Seraphina's still there.
He's
Maybe.
holding onto my skirt.
Are you holding on to her?
I was.
What does Snacks do?
What I want to do and what I should do are two different things. I'm gonna try and. Can I do anything defensive?
I mean, technically, you can go into a full defensive. Even if you can't see what's there, you can shield the weakest parts of your body and prevent yourself from potentially taking further damage.
Okay,
You take a full defensive,
Yeah.
you're not moving. You have to let
Yeah.
go of Seraphina.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, your
mean-
AC for the round will go up by 4.
Okay, it still sucks balls because I'm blind.
Your
Tell me
armor
about
class
it.
isn't so bad, says the guy with the eye patch. Oh, that's good. That's good. You take a full defensive. Shale. Sir, my crumpled heap of a human, or half-orc even. What do you do here?
Gurgle. What can I do?
Gurgle.
Welcome to adventuring, my friend.
I mean, if I have the strength, I'm just gonna try to pull myself into a safe corner, a safer corner. Just try to get myself away from the action, probably for the first and only time.
You want to crawl away or do you want to stand?
I'd probably crawl. I don't even know that I would try to stand at
Sure.
this point.
Give me a
Yeah.
strength check. I want to see if you can even muster. That's really good. Go ahead and crawl. You can crawl at half speed.
So I'm still looking at black box here.
That's perfect. Guess what?
That's my life.
Yeah, unfortunately, because they brought no vision, you're not going to see much at all.
I have dark vision though, shouldn't I?
Then you should be able to see just fine. Hold on, let me see what's going on with your character here. Oh no, yeah, that's Shell. That's what you see, my friend. I'm looking through your token right now. That blackness, that's the void of nothingness below.
Oh.
If you'd like to, you
okay.
can crawl to that, but it'll take about 30 seconds before you hit Earth and really die.
No,
Oh,
no, thank
maybe
you.
you crawl back toward us. I don't know.
When I feel around, is there solid ground around me? I would only crawl if there is solid ground, and if I'm
Sure.
feeling that there's not solid ground around me, I would just stop crawling.
Yeah. Yeah, there is solid ground. There's as so far as you can reach back, there's not much directly to the north of the map. There is more to the east and west of yourself, in a coordinated pattern.
Best I can with my sound, I'm just gonna try to center myself. Just make sure I don't end my turn near an edge. Best I can tell.
Got it. Okay, so then choose the direction and move yourself about 15 feet.
I mean, you said to the north doesn't really exist.
Correct.
So let's try east.
Yeah, if you move this way, you're not going to get a lot. There's not a lot of room there. Maybe like 8 or 9 feet before it falls off into absolute blackness. You can move about that far, I'd say.
Okay. Let's move like half that and then
for it.
stop. Just to see, like I can't even. I have no token to grab right now to move myself.
You hold on. What the hell is going on here? You should.
Like I saw
This
you.
might make a world of difference. I just realized when I clicked your token, it pulled your name off of it. How about that?
Let's see. Yes.
Make more sense?
Ants. Enhance.
Either way,
Yes,
it's not going to change
yes.
much about what you're doing.
Yeah.
So it's going to go immediately to Retsu. Retsu,
Yeah.
you're back down here.
Yeah, I know. I was just moving. Well, I was here, but yeah, I just moved myself so they could see. Yeah, I mean, I saw the flames go off. So
Yes.
Does this wall that I jumped down now look climbable?
I mean, it does. It's pretty rough from this. You can tell that if it was human made or man made in general, it's not the same caliber as the courtyard before you.
Would it be faster to try to climb up the wall or to run back up the stairs around?
Hey man, that comes down to a dice roll.
I think
Consistency?
climbing's faster.
Probably, yeah. I'm gonna need a climb check. If you would like to scale it in just your
Yeah.
move, I'm gonna need. It's at 15, so I'm gonna need at least a 15. 15 to meet the top. 16 to
Okay.
go right over.
Okay. Oh snap!
Hey,
There's a luck
Farmaces, thanks so
reroll.
much, man. That's our first luck reroll. They're gonna need it.
Hate to hear that.
So if I have at least 1 point of key in my pool, I treat any acrobatics check, skill check made. It's not acrobatics though. Okay, climb.
Hey,
Well,
Nice.
it's a
You made it
DC.
directly to the top. 15
Oh,
to hit it,
sweet.
16 to be over. So you're
Sweet.
basically just at the top. What do you
Okay.
do with the rest of your turn?
I am going. Oh my gosh! Thank you.
Hey, thanks,
Thanks,
Typhoid, the
guys.
homie.
Wow, thank you. 5 out of 10 for the second luck reroll. Or 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10, yeah.
So at this point, I see the rats, right? I can see the rats down there.
Yes.
I would like to spend a key point, one of my 4 key points out of my key pool, and I'm going to use one of my ninja tricks, Shadow Clone. It's going to create 1d4 of shadowy duplicates that conceal my true location. They share the same square as me. They're treated as mirror images. It's Shadow Clone Jutsu,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And I got 4 of them. Let's go.
You got it.
Do my Naruto shit. Jutsu shit.
I man, just throw up gang symbols.
Yeah, like gang symbols. And then I think that's all my movement, but that's
gonna be all you get.
Yeah, there are. That's basically like to defend myself, to hopefully absorb some attacks if I can or whatever. So that'll end my turn.
My turn.
Uh-oh.
You have brought forth their ire, this bizarre hissing, like they turn to you and immediately focus all of their attention. Lashing bites. That's an @20. Roll to confirm. That does, your AC is 16, right?
Mine?
Yes.
No, because I took some damage.
No, it's
your
not a
AC
matter
is
of
the same.
damage.
Oh, AC. Oh, yeah, 13.
It's 13. Okay. No, we're gonna save it. Probably gonna need it. So the first one's gonna hit. Second one, critical fails, and that's an even or an odd. I'm gonna say odd. Odd it is. 2 of them are going to hit. 1, 2. Take 6 points of damage, Seraphina,
Oh.
as 2 of them
Ouch.
begin to tear into you, rending through your garments. You can feel the bits of your flesh being stripped away, peeled off of your body by their enormous rotted teeth. Seraphina, it is your turn.
Gosh, I feel like I should move, but if I move, can I still throw a spell?
I mean, technically, yeah, of course you can.
Okay, well, my problem is if I get far enough back, my spell goes in a cone and Retsu is like in the way.
That's fair.
Snacks is not in the way.
I don't know. I'm gonna throw Burning Hands again, and
You're gonna do it
hopefully
again?
hopefully that'll.
Cue the ability Burning Hands again. I need to verify something.
Okay.
I just need to make sure that it's what its cast here is. It's 1 standard action. Okay.
Is
Let's
that
just
taking
see.
spell slots to do that? Or is that a...
It is going to take spell slots.
Okay.
She has them. She's just going to burn through
Yeah.
them really fast.
I mean,
Well,
we're
I'm in a bad-
dying,
I'm hoping-
so...
yeah.
He's going to make his save. He's going to make a save.
Oh my god.
He is not going to make a save. You are going to land 5 points of damage, but not before, because it's a standard action. They get an attack of opportunity on you. 1 and 2. I'm going to give 2 of them an attack here. And that's 20. So they're both going to miss. They're both going to miss. But as you
yay.
immediately sling out yet another Burning Hands, hoping to end them in their space, another series of a wave of flames erupts from your palm, and before they can take that action to connect and bite deeply within to your person again, you sear them right where they stand. An eruption of flame, a gout bursts before them, and combat comes to a screeching halt.
Wow.
Thank God.
Can I move too, or am I stuck here?
You
with-
killed them.
They're
You
dead.
killed them. They're all dead.
Okay. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I heal myself? Do I have any? Can I do anything else?
Can you heal yourself? I mean, you're
I
out of
have
this is out of combat. You are now out of combat. So the
I have
Yeah.
pressure
light wounds.
is not as intense.
Okay.
You just
That's
soloed
fine.
those rats.
Okay. Well, yeah, but I'm hurt. I was bitten.
I
by the
understand,
vermin.
but I was about to come and start slanging on them, and you just yeeted them all.
Well, I was
That's-
gonna
that was
fry you
really
too
good.
if I moved. Okay. Ouch. I'm hurt.
You are definitely injured. As Seraphina turns, you turn behind you to see those that are around, and for some reason, you can see that there are 3 to 4 additional darker versions of Retsu standing in place. It is a very bizarre feat to witness, but what's even more surprising is that Snacks has sort of cornered himself. He's pushed his back up against the wall, and he's began covering the more softer, fleshier bits of his person that's not been immediately injured. It's a bizarre world where the fighting types shield themselves behind the casters. But here you are. Mariko, I need something from you here. If you would, please. I need a fortitude save from you.
Literal fortitude.
A fortitude, indeed. Okay.
You do have a luck reroll.
You do have a luck reroll if you're unhappy with that.
I mean, whatever. Whatever happens, it's a 4.
Okay, you got it. I need you to roll 2 d3s.
How do I do that? D.
You know, I can do it for you if it's
Yeah,
easier.
just do it for me if you can. Thank you.
The first effect. The second effect.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's good, right?
I
No?
It's the opposite.
think that's damage from something. Rat bites or something.
Rats are
Oh.
dead.
Bubs is on fire.
Yeah, but
with
she
the
got
rolls
bit.
tonight.
And she
Oh, that's-
failed her fort save.
Mm.
Yeah, there's
Mariko,
like
that
poison or
wound
something in
is
there.
is pretty vicious. So far as you can see, it's whatever. It clearly didn't exactly have a dental hygienist. You can tell. The wound itself already has a very pustulant odor that seems to
Ooh.
come from it. You know that you certainly need it cleaned. You do need it treated. This particular bite was quite bad. It's already very tender, though it hasn't started to raise in any quite fashion. The skin itself has been torn asunder at just the spot on your arm. Not quite as bad as what we saw from Snacks, but still enough.
Nice. I can't heal myself, right?
Of course you can. Of course. There's nothing that says
it's
that you
not
can't.
It's not a light wound, so I don't think I can really do that.
I mean, you can still mend it. I think with that spell, but like you still can help.
Can I?
So-
Will cure light wounds do anything for myself?
I mean, yeah, what damage you've taken, you certainly will heal from that, but these Cure Light spells, while you get them every day, throwing them out for 1, 2, or 3 points of damage, maybe not worth when in a moment they can literally save you from death.
Mm.
Also, we have someone that just fell down into a pit.
Yeah.
That is in the worst shape of everybody, but
All right.
feel
so
like
I'll
that's
just
what
leave
you
it
would do,
Rot
then-
in my arm
No,
or
but
wherever
you
I
can,
got bit.
You can tend, like people can tend.
You
to
can
it,
still
though.
tend to the wound, so mend it up, tie it off, that sort of thing, clean it.
All right, I'm gonna use my water skin to put some water on my nasty rat bite before I get rabies.
I'm sorry, dude, your chat just fucked me up. Just listen,
put
fuck
some-
Shield.
Put some soap
That's just
and
ooh-woo.
put some soap and water on that. Maybe I'm gonna cauterize
Damn, okay, all
my
right.
dagger and some fire.
I was like, can you do one more with this one of this Kamehameha fire wave things? Yeah. No, sure, you give me heal check. Go ahead and use your heal skill. Let's see how
Okay.
well you do this.
I can spit on it, echoes all 5 of me.
That's a lot of spit.
I have words for you. Like, why didn't you show up sooner? All of you.
I got there so fast.
Oh my god.
It
I
took me
hope you
5
can
seconds.
understand.
Saki, that looks great. You know, you don't have like, do you have soap?
I think I do. I have soap. I do have soap.
Okay, great. You've kind of been on your own for a while. You don't really tend to lean on the assistance of many other people unless it can't be helped. So you break out some of your supplies, the water skin, the soap, you clean it up, and you tie it off. You manage to bite down into this and ribbon it off with some of your looser clothing. And you think it's fine. You've tended to worse wounds with less skill. You believe that you're okay. Something does linger in the back of your mind. You wonder what that creature could carry. Now, illness and sickness is not entirely uncommon. These aren't exactly household dogs.
You've got syphilis.
Oh my god.
Syphilis, rats.
More like rabies.
Okay, well, whatever. Same
I think
thing.
it's the Black Plague, isn't that usually what happens with the rats?
Bubonic rats.
Yeah, bubonic plague. Yeah,
know-
that's their poop.
You don't have a lot to worry about here with the bubonic plague. It's not happening. It's actually something entirely different, which is not the best, but yeah, you get it.
You get it. Oh god.
Maybe I need to lick that frog to feel a little better.
I don't think so. Oh my gosh. I'm hiding him.
All of my shadow clones disappear after a minute, by the way. So that should be going. So they'll poof eventually.
As a minute will pass, they do. They seem to kind of like wisp away, and what was once what appeared to be a solid figure, so far as you could tell, sort of shifts and blends back in. This almost ominous dust falls back into the shadow.
Dare you make me waste my secret ninja arts on rats? Can't you do anything right?
I'm blind, goddammit.
Not you, Snacks.
Yeah,
I
I
came
have a
back to
plan
save
for
you.
you.
I wanted to swing at the rat, but I knew that I probably hit her.
Well, I've decided to tear the end of my gown and tie it around your wrist like I would a toddler so that you can stay close.
Well,
Whatever.
thank
And
you.
I'm going to jump back over
Two-leashed
the edge.
Blizzard.
Human acrobatics.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. You're able to leap back over with ease.
I also get, when I have a key for acrobatics, I get it counted as a running jump.
Cool.
But which I don't know what that means, but it's a thing. Okay.
Running jump is going to it essentially, like if you do a standing jump versus a running jumps will inevitably net you an easier dice check. The
Oh, okay.
challenge is easier.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. I'm going to flop down here. I'm going to check on shield now.
Well, I need to move away from these carcasses, but do I need to worry? Come along with me, little one. Do I need to worry about my own
What did we just kill? I'm just asking.
3 rats?
Hey, where'd those rat bodies go? I could eat those.
Yeah, they were
Oh,
probably tasty.
God.
Char-
Oh,
Judging by what they did to me, you don't want to
man.
eat
No, we
those.
should. We should. Rat stew. That's a thing.
I could maybe heal off of those rats. I got 7 HP.
No, nothing about those.
I know. How do
holy
we
rats
heal?
will you.
It's
That's
not
dinner.
More hit points.
it's not a video game. You don't just have dinner and you don't find wall chicken like in Castlevania and then suddenly you get all your
You don't
health
get
back.
to rest and get some heal points from sleep.
Sure,
Well,
of
if we
course.
eventually get to camp in a safe place, then yes, but...
I'm
Wherever
sure
you
some
deem
of
as a
us-
safe place.
Is there
Uh-huh.
anything usable on those rats?
No, the rats are literally toast.
Okay, all right. Toasted rat.
They're
Look,
already...
It was even cooked.
Yeah, they're already cooked up.
All right. Moving on. I'm
Are
following.
y'all gonna go down the stairs? Because I'm gonna be like, how you doing, buddy?
If I wasn't blind, I'd be fucking flipping down them stairs.
Are you okay? You
You're
gonna
dragging
make
with
it?
me.
Chill.
Wait, he jumped over a wall right there, so I don't know.
Retsu moves up. He commences with something akin to baby talk.
He might be on his deathbed. I don't know.
Just form a fist. I don't do anything with it. I'm just I'm over it.
Can I
All I
see
can
that
do.
can I see that his armor is pressed into his throat at all?
Oh yeah, I mean you definitely can. What's even more interesting is the fact that he is, for some reason, like Shakespearean style, gripping a human skull.
Skull
Oh.
hand. I'm an arch
Got it.
villain now.
Found a new toy.
My evil
see.
arc.
I will take out my scythe, which I already had taken out when I got to the top, and I'm gonna use it to try to unfasten his armor and kind of get it off of him, like
Sure.
whether there's straps or whatever.
There are
It's already
straps,
banged
yeah.
up.
In the scale in itself, there are straps under arm that runs down the side. You've got 3 large sets that basically run up under the arm. You'll have to cut, like, I mean, what's here is sort of like a buttoning system up on the forearm, but most of it really is up under the arm leading down the side.
Don't worry, big guy. Help's coming. The ladies are gonna come patch you up real good. Let me help you get this armor off.
I cough blood on him.
That's fine. Yep, get it out. Get it out.
So do you succinctly cut all of the straps?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get that armor off of them because it does not look comfortable caved
Yeah,
in.
you will succeed. It's not going to take a lot here. He's not even going to put up much in the way of resistance. Sure, it's going to be bent all to hell, and before it was damaged. Now, courtesy of the straps being cut by your comma, the armor is destroyed.
Yep. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna kick it into the dark pit.
Sure.
Got it. He got my armor.
That's not gonna help anybody anymore. We'll get you some new armor when we leave. Maybe I'll kill a rat when it falls down there or something.
So, at this point, when he's done all this, this is when I would try to stand for the first time.
I'll take it easy. Let's
Like,
see if we can...
obviously, I would try to hold on to a wall if one is near me to brace myself up.
Yeah,
Give me a strength check.
unfortunately,
Let's see what you got.
we're not going to be able to carry you back up that rope, so, we are going to need you to start feeling better.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
you know,
I'm better at that than perception.
it's quite easy with the armor removed. You find a lot less impedance on your person. Most of your armor itself was cocked up in such a way that standing was not even in the cards. You also notice that lump in your throat is gone, though swallowing tends to lead to a significant amount of pain at the moment. You are capable of standing. You're capable of swallowing with some ease, and he helps you to your feet.
One
His
tough
bones
bastard.
crack in several places, and before, he was already an enormous fella. You can tell, right? Big guy. But now you really get like a better look at his person, and the size of his character can only be yielded so much. He tends to be rather silent on a lot of topics. He will occasionally butt in, but it's here that you see between the rips and tears in his linen tunic that his body is actually riddled with scars. And most of it doesn't appear to be scars that were found on a battlefield. Most of these are long and winding scars found and bound by whip and whip alone. You think at some point he was maybe some form of labor or in slavery. You're not entirely certain, but it speaks leaps and bounds about his character.
Are we gonna keep moving?
Y'all should probably be down here by now.
Well,
If they
we haven't
Can we,
moved in a while.
can we just move, or are we
Yeah.
having to wait?
I'm not in control of y'all.
We're gonna hit by some
You gotta
rats.
find me again.
Not trying to have any rat attacks.
just inch yourself down down and around the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I'll follow you.
We need to make sure you're patched up because if you go down and you die, I can't promise that I'm gonna be able to stop snacks from eating you.
I'm just
Keep up,
grabbing myself
Snacks.
and nodding.
I got you
Okay.
roped on.
God
All
damn.
right,
we
let's
just
get away
took a
from this pit.
Giant leap.
Okay, we're just descending the stairs.
You can lean on me a little bit. I can.
Yep, I see you.
Careful,
Oh.
it's dark.
Oh yeah, I'm
It
not.
is
nope.
dark.
I'm tippy toe.
We're gonna wait right here for the rest of the group.
We're coming.
You got it. Slowly but surely, they're making it around.
Okay,
Whoa, don't fall off that edge.
I'm good. I'm over here with.
Oh shit.
I know. I move fast.
It's alright. That's messing with you.
Look, I saved him.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
I just
What are his
nod,
injuries?
nod a little bit.
Broken bones, internal bleed. Actually, I don't really know. I'm just making it up. I haven't
It's a
really.
sign from the gods that he was spared.
I can try to do a heal check.
I wince when
Or
I hear
dark
that.
magic.
When I hear from the gods, I, like grab myself.
Necromancy.
Before you is a courtyard. Apparently, the top of what was once a crenellated battlement before you is this courtyard. You can see the cross-strewn rubble. There appears to be even blood here in spots. Large doors, granted for what would generally be welcoming, but here in this ravine, not so. What do you do? How do you approach?
I'm gonna look around in here, see if there's
Sure.
any. This looks like the way that the people went since we're trying to follow them. I mean,
It's difficult to move in this space. There's a lot of debris that's kind of scattered around. It makes the terrain challenging to step over.
okay. So not a good camping spot.
It could be cleared.
Hey,
don't
Sheila,
think
you
we
feel
wanna
like
camp
moving
with
some rocks
rats.
around?
He can't even muster
I just
a
look
word.
down. I just avoid eye contact with Retsu when
Let
he says
him
that.
rest.
What about you then, Saki? You feel like moving some rocks around?
If you think my strength would be better utilized than my healing and tending to this fallen.
Why are we moving
fighter.
rocks?
Hey, Cobalt.
Well,
Just from you, can I get a perception, please, as you glance over at Saki? This is a trained thing.
ooh.
You
Oh,
don't
yeah,
entirely
I've-
have to say anything. But while the others are, their wherewithal has been tested. Saki's was generally easy, so to speak. She fell to someone, and then she fell again, being caught. And yes, she was caught in combat briefly, but she quickly removed herself from the situation. Seraphina dispatched the rats. The others, while winded, seemed to be okay. Saki has standing sweat on her brow and lip.
Feeling okay there, Saki?
I'm fine. Why do you ask? I was bit by a rabid rat creature, so what do
Yeah,
you
they
think?
don't have very clean mouths.
Are you feeling all right, my dear? You seem sweaty, and are you feverish?
A bit, but I can't be as bad as this fellow was, who fell down the cliff and died.
At this point, I would try to say I'm fine.
That's
All right, well, we need to find a spot. We need to find a safe spot to rest for a while if we're going to keep moving, because
I'd like to highlight
some of you
that,
don't look
please.
too great, to
That
be
was
honest.
great.
I will
was-
drink some water from my water skin.
That was-
Drinks water from my water skin.
Perfect for the record. Are you feeling well? You don't look so great. I'm fine. Look at the fucking guy who fell 80 feet. Look at that guy. Don't look at me. Like that was perfect. Perfect. Yeah, Shiel, you're just like, you look like a sort of like a Picasso at this point. Your shit's all malformed, man. You got some
It
goose
looks
eggs.
like a Picasso.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I mean, you look like
I'm
wager
gonna
to
pour
say
some water
infected.
and soap on him. Here you go. Here's some
Oh my
water.
God, you and your soap and water.
Probably almost out of soap.
I have
was-
soap.
I was
but-
thinking,
Standing,
Can I
standing
cure?
is progress.
Can we move?
I'm
Because
still
I
in here.
don't.
we're not moving, Snacks.
God,
we need to
what are we
find a place to
doing?
rest. Because you're
we think
fucking
it's
blind.
good-
You're
is it good
worthless
to
right
rest
now.
Here.
And
there
I'm kind of
anything-
scared to rest with the rat.
Look,
They're back.
we're gonna move the rocks in to the opening of this area, and clear a
And make a
place for us to
wall?
put our bedrolls down, maybe make a campfire, and then we're gonna rest in shifts so that
I need
we can
rest.
keep going and not die.
Yeah, let me-
Everyone
let
wants
me
to
be on
not
watch.
die, right?
Please let me be on watch.
You're not going on watch, Snacks. You couldn't watch your own dick right now.
You can't even see.
We've all watched his dick when he strips down on
I
tabletop.
don't have.
Yeah.
I think it's
visible
time to
dick.
rest
Good point.
or lack thereof.
Show us
Let me
something we
rest
haven't
in this
seen
corner.
already.
I'm gonna rest in this corner, whatever you guys are doing. Keep watching.
We're not gonna rest. You, Saki, you need to
I
have
need to
Serafina
rest.
look at your arm or wherever your bite is. It's gonna fester. Then both of you need to look at Shield, and I'll move the fucking rocks. Okay.
I have a healer's kit.
It does feel pretty.
Everybody,
I mean,
get inside the room, and I'm gonna start moving the rocks and putting
Heal
them
that
in the
poor
entranceway.
bastard first.
Entryway.
Unfortunately, the skills that I have for healing are not what he seems to need.
All right.
Can't you
Perhaps
I think I
heal
you
him?
need
help me.
everything at this point.
We
I think I
we
need
just
everything
need
and
some
anything.
bandages, band-aided, and if you have any magic that can heal, maybe a little of that. Make sure the wounds are covered and not getting infected. Look, I thought you people were professionals. Who did I come down here with?
I'm not sure who to heal first. Do I heal dear Saki, or do I need to give it all to
No.
Shield?
Well,
Saki-
I can't say anything.
Is going to you look at Saki, Saki looks at Shield, and then once you're done with
Can
Saki,
I-
you both look at Shield.
It's a
Okay.
heal train.
Yeah, let me see, because I know he mentioned. So with the 14, can I communicate at all how hurt I am?
I mean, yeah, it's like after the armor has been removed and it's no longer kind of like pushing into your throat, the communication is easy. It's raspy, right? Like you've got a hell of a lump
Pointing.
in your throat, but you are capable of saying like just a few words before it starts to hurt too bad.
Okay. So yeah, I'm pointing at ribs, at lacerations. You know, my head is ringing.
I don't get how
Communicate that to him.
every single one of you is already fucked up. We just got here. All of you.
Listen, you're the one that
Jesus.
sent me over to that fucking thing. I would have went
Did
over by
you-
myself anyway.
You like
Did you get a
shinies.
look at it?
Fine, I'll
Some of
keep
us
all the
don't
shinies.
have lifespans that last over 100 years.
Can we just get inside somewhere so that we're not standing outside with the rats?
I'm already inside of it.
Can I get a reflex save, pretty please, from you, sir?
From
Cobalt.
who?
I need it from Retsu.
Oh shit. Okay.
What are you? You are a
Alright,
ninja.
alright.
I'm gonna use my luck reroll.
Come
To
on.
make-
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
He
Can I
wants
use
that
mine to
ass.
counter yours? Or is that
You
still
can't.
just- Okay.
But
fine.
if you're unhappy with it, you can roll it. I want the
Okay.
dice to come out.
Okay, even better.
That's really good. That's really good. And thank God. You know, you move up and you start kicking away a few stones, and as you turn around, you're like, you guys have already been fucked up. I can't believe this is already happening. You feel something give beneath your feet, and then the stone starts to fall, slamming downwards, as a pit opens up 5 feet on either side of you and 5 feet in front of you. You leap out of the way just by your coattails. You save your own hide.
Okay, we're not resting here.
You
I
glance down
mm,
just in time to see that there is a pungy spiked trap. And it's not by itself. There are 2 desiccated goblins that have been speared on the trap, and multiple rats, similarly in a 15-foot decline. One of them is still alive.
The goblin or the rat?
The rat.
Rat.
Not again.
okay.
Perception, please.
New
Retsu.
plan. Y'all heal, and then we're gonna keep going. I'll roll.
Retsu.
Roll that.
Okay. As
There's
you
my
peer
one.
down into to the bottom, you can see just a little bit more in the way of detail. None of these appear to be the adventuring type, so far as you can tell. Maybe they were just caught here by accident. But what you can see is that one of them did have money. His bag was speared on a punji trap and coins lying littering the floor beneath it.
Lucky I can't see.
Hey, Snacks, there's gold down here.
Yeah, well. Can you
If
grab
you
it
want-
for me?
I can
Can he
lower
say
you
that
down
to
on a
just
rope,
Snacks?
and you can just feel around for it.
No. Can we please just get
Okay.
somewhere where we can? It sounds like everybody is
injured. Let's please just get somewhere, and we need to rest, heal, and move on after that.
I'm not healing shit. That's y'all's
Can Shield
job.
walk on his own now, or do we need to help him?
I'm pretty
He's
sure I
walking.
can walk on my own.
Okay, cool.
Just
Perfect.
slowly.
Let's get out of here.
Which way are we going?
You need to check your wound. You're gonna be like puking in a few hours and feverish.
Okay,
I think.
have a healer. I have a
Serafina,
healer
please.
kit.
Thank
I have
you.
a healer kit.
So for that,
So
never mind. I can't see it.
Take care of yourself. While we have 5 minutes without rats up our asses
okay,
We're
so
supposed to have rats.
I'm using my
Right.
heal kit on
or lizard hands.
Saki and on. I don't know. Is it gonna even do any good for Chill? I guess.
I mean, something that can really help you here is trying to determine what the fuck is wrong with her.
Can
You-
I
you have
detect
to
magic
know.
on myself?
Oh, I could do that as
I mean-
well.
Yes, the problem is you know you're magical.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it's only
on
gonna.
the wound?
Yeah, it's not gonna be helpful.
I don't think
Alright,
that rat
there's-
was magical.
It's not a magical
nothing-
wound. You're diseased as fuck.
Nothing I can do to help her now. I don't have my herbs and things I would need to make a potion.
That's fair.
I can cut your arm off if you want to
Can I
stem.
craft a potion for myself?
Do you have
Potions.
brew
Or
potion?
something? No, I don't.
I, I just said
Just have
that.
+7 to my craft skills.
What's the craft for? You have the craft skill, but what do you have crafted?
And antidote for whatever rat
yeah?
poison is.
You have
my
you have a
armor.
+7 in craft antidote. I don't remember seeing that on your
No,
character
I don't.
sheet.
He's saying
I
like
clearly
what
don't know what I
profession?
can do. I'm trying to do anything. I
What
can
profession
do.
did you
So
pick?
craft is essentially it's something that you make, but there's that space there so that you can put something there. So it's like I craft textiles, or I craft weaponry, or I craft dresses.
Antidote.
Okay.
I have
anyway.
crafting as well. I need to figure out what I can.
All
Mine
right.
just
Yeah.
says group.
You have to do that on out of
I'm
game.
fucked.
You can't fill in the
Mine was-
blank.
Mine was
Right, of
traps.
course.
She's just like, I get it. I know how to fix
Yes,
this.
Okay.
Yeah, I can craft
Just
trap
gonna stay
detection,
poisoned.
y'all.
All right, let's get out of here before I'm poisoned and being killed by a goblin or a
All
rat.
right, Shield up front, bud.
Up
All right, prop
Up
me
and
up,
at 'em.
brother.
with his 1 HP.
Push me into it. Just get me on a cart.
Okay, I'm gonna head to this door area.
Okay, I'm still
You got it.
tagging here. We out of game. We want to make sure we use any kind of healing stuff before we sleep. I believe.
There are 2 archaic and ancient stone doors here. If they were left to their own devices, they would likely never turn, hide, nor open. You know that someone's been through here. You still have not seen the individuals that have been marked as Sharwin and Talgan, nor Caracas, or the Paladin himself. Strength check to open the door.
Okie dokie.
Everybody or just Retsu?
Anybody who wants to try to open the door.
Oh.
But if you
all right.
line up directly behind him, you're going to fall into an open pit.
Where is this open pit on the map?
It's pretty much this space right here.
Hmm.
So wait, there's no way for anybody else to the door?
You can walk around the pit.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like in open like 5
We
feet.
always seem to go through. Maybe we should think of going around this time.
Yes.
Lead the way.
No, I'm following Retsu.
I'm across the pit, opening the door
is across
because
the pit.
I had to dodge the trap when it opened.
If you want to move the door, you got to be able to be next to the door. So I see Retsu's strength, but Shale, you rolled a 16, but you're not
yeah, I'm
there.
not near it. Yep.
Yeah.
Before
So-
that.
It's fine. 11 is just fine. It actually, despite its stature, despite its sheer size, its girth and its make, it moves with relative ease. This
Hmm.
only impacts the feeling that it has been used in recent past. If it had sat here for years, decades on end, it would have just built up sediment, fleece, anything that would have assisted this door in sticking. But no, it moves with ease. I'm going to go ahead and adjust this to open.
Oh god.
Before you is a circular area cobbled with cracked granite, upon which the bodies of 4 goblins apparently slain in combat. One corpse stands with its back against the western wall. The spear that killed it is still skewering it and holding it upright. 3 wooden doors leading from this very area. A hollow tower of loose masonry reaches 30 feet into the air, but the intervening floors and stairs are gone, except for a couple of crumbled ledges.
Can we search the body that was
I want the
Can we-
spear.
speared?
Can we get around this trap?
Yeah, let's
Sure, it's not
leave people
particularly
room.
it's not
Well,
particularly difficult.
I'm just yelling at them.
All right. Well, I'm moving in.
The spear
Okay,
looks
well,
like
you
it was from a person, right? Not like from the floor, like a trap,
Correct.
right? Okay.
Correct.
So you need to go around the trap.
It's a lot of dead goblins.
You don't jump over the trap.
I know. I didn't even get to kill them. That's messed up. I hope they save some goblins for me.
I'm sure there's gonna be some pissed off goblins somewhere.
As you move into the room, the goblins before you themselves, they're quite dead. They have been dead for some time. The blood
Like
has
days
dried.
or
well, it's been a while.
okay.
The blood has been dried for such a time that it's all stained brown across the actual cut granite itself. The bodies have been gnawed for a very long while as well. If there were anything worth potentially eating, the rats have picked them mostly clean. All that seemingly remains is bits of goblin leather draped over bone. With an exception to the goblin that is pinned to the wall.
With a spear. Okay,
Let's search them.
let's close the door.
Strength
Can
check.
Well, I mean, I can't see the door.
Yeah, strength check, little 3-foot guy trying to close the door.
I'm not trying to close the door. I'm telling someone else to close the door.
Blindy.
I'm not.
I
trying
am
to
not.
smash my
Blind
hand
and
in the
blind and
door.
blinder.
I'm not closing the door. Wait, that could be our escape route.
I'm afraid to close the door.
Yeah, I'm afraid to close
If we
it
hear
too. I don't
something
want to
coming,
try.
then we can try to close the
Do
door.
I see anything strange besides dead goblins? Do I see footprints leading to one door or the other that might indicate which one was taken by the people we're pursuing?
This area has been used, so far as you can tell, for any amount of time for a while. Admittedly, it's not been within the past couple of weeks. The amount of dust that has been built has been disturbed, courtesy of the tracks that are made, discerned, and developed from rats, from goblins, from other very mysteriously interesting feet, so far as you can tell. Additionally,
Can I detect magic in this chamber?
you certainly can try.
See
Casting
if there's anything around.
detect magic. You do, in fact, detect that there is a small, I would say it's a faint trace of magic, particularly behind the corpse of the goblin on the wall. If it were the goblin itself, you would be able to see it dressed over its body, but in this sense, it is behind it. It bends with the curvature of the wall itself.
There's something here behind this goblin on the wall. I detect a magical presence behind this body.
Where we want to ping that spot?
Or, I didn't mean to close the door. Right here. The one speared to the door. Wherever it is. Is that up there?
This guy right here.
Yes. Speared upon
You
this wall.
are you gonna check it out?
as much as I can do is tell you that I've already detected a magical presence behind it.
So you
It's
want
not
me
the
to
body
check it out?
itself. Yes, I do.
Okay, fine. I'll go and I'll pull the spear out of the wall so to try to make the body fall so we can see what's behind it.
Strength check.
Well, it's in there real good.
It is in fact in there.
I'll
quite
give that
definitely.
one a shot.
Sure, strength
Hold
check.
on, let me
Scooch over.
scooch
You're
over
tried.
there.
You're tried,
Where are we
zombie
at up
man.
here. All right.
Walking corpse.
It is in fact the same situation. It's in there deep. Whoever plunged the spear into the chest of the goblin had comparable strength.
You're up, Seraphina. I know you're pretty strong despite your
I'll
stature.
I'll try as well to pull the sword.
Instantly 21. Watch.
Did it? Oh, there we go. Oh no, it's in there tight.
Finally, she rolled something low
Yeah.
first.
All right,
I mean,
Snacks. I'm
I'll
gonna
come
put your
over there
hands
and
on the
save
spear and you
you.
just pull.
Oh, we
Come
gotta
on,
come.
little man.
I'll come get you.
I was hoping we were gonna
Hold
get
my
3
skirt.
7s.
We
Oh,
all
let's
we all
go,
loosened
let's
it up
go.
for you.
Okay.
Strength check. Let's see what you get there, Snacks.
Oh,
I also
oh my goodness.
That's better.
while I'm at it, can I get an acrobatics
From who?
from him?
I don't know if that's good or
Oh
not.
my
Oh
god!
Holy
Oh,
shit.
did
Oh
a
my
backflip.
God.
A 29 is great. You didn't
Circus.
need much. I really just needed a 5 to see you jump up to catch this because it's just outside of your reach. Whoever did this is also sizable. They're tall. They were able to pivot this in such a way that it's just outside of a small-sized creature's grasp. You leap up, you grab onto this, and just with your weight and pulling it down to the leverage, you're able to rend this from the wall. Give me a reflex. I'm curious to see how graceful Snacks is, reflexively.
He's
Falls
great.
on his ass.
Reflex, baby. Let's go.
That's pretty good. Snacks, you, though blind, know exactly how to center your gravity. You're able to fall back down to your feet, and the weight of the spear feels very odd to you because, well, no spear should weigh an additional 15 or so pounds at the end.
This thing weighs half my body weight.
He oddly sort of waves it around, not knowing that he has a goblin at the end of his stick.
Oh my God.
Does
What the
it
hell's going on with this
hold,
spear?
hold still, hold still.
You got a prize.
I'll pry the goblin off the end of
Get
it.
a prize.
It's easy, right? It's really easy. You kind of pull this up and off, and you hear it snap one of the lower ribs of the goblinoid, and well, there's not as much visibly behind it as you might expect. There is no hidden series of gems. There's nothing bizarre. There is some sort of rune carved into the wall. Etched deep within the granite stone. Painted deeply so into such a way. This wasn't placed here when the creature was killed. This has been here for a very, very long time. Does anyone have read magic? Or can anyone speak Draconic?
I speak Draconic.
Do you?
I do.
Retsu. It is an ancient Draconic rune that says the name Ashardalon.
Yardalon.
Shardalon.
Ashardalon. Ashardalon.
Do I recognize the name?
Yeah, you do. More than just recognize the name. Arguably one of the most powerful red dragons to have ever existed in the realm. He wasn't just your basic red. He was colossal. He was a great worm that made its home here on this plane. What was bizarre about him is that of all the dragons, what stood him apart from the rest is that he had demonic features across his body and chest. And this almost tattooed like scales system across his chest that showed a demonic leader of a winged humanoid.
Is he generally like feared, or do people?
Yeah.
I was just
Okay.
better be with that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I got bad news, y'all.
I don't know how much more bad news we can take.
Well, apparently this
hit-
this rune is the name of an ancient red dragon, a Shardalon, and he is a. I mean, I don't know if y'all
You guys
heard about
can-
him.
You can Google him. You can hit Google Images if you want to see what he kind of looks like. Him's a big boy. He's Shardalon's got some definitely magic vibes, right? What is the blue red dragon from MTG?
Niv Mizzet.
Shifting?
Yeah, it's got
Faroon.
some Niv. It's got some Niv vibes.
Oh, yeah, he's cool looking.
Shardalon is a poignant piece of the D&D universe.
I want to wax myself. Here we go. Yeah. Big boy.
The
So
rest
what-
of you, I think a knowledge history, if you happen to, let's see if you have knowledge history. I'm going to set the DC at knowing information. I'll start it at 16, then we'll go 20, and then 24. If you have a knowledge history of 16, 20, or 24.
Why is my camera Walmart? Just asking.
Oh,
Oh, I'm
wow.
sorry. Yeah, that's I moved the thing I just opened up. Sorry.
Why is my camera on Walmart?
No, you said history?
Shopping.
History,
Okay.
yeah, knowledge history.
I have it.
Damn it. I was doing
I'm
so
doing it.
good.
I'm doing it.
I guess I got some history.
Yeah, tell me something. Tell me something.
Me too.
Okay,
I know
let's
things.
see. Let's see what we got. Okay. So, Snacks is a 22. Seraphina is a 26. Sheesh. Saki with a 22. So it really is Shiel.
Oh yeah.
Shiel
I was a
who
22. Womp womp. Makes
Shiel
sense.
is a 6.
Good tries.
Let's get a history as well from Retsu, please. I would like to
Okay.
make some defining notes here for this. 10. Okay, so you're aware of him. You know how to read Draconic. You know he's not a great dude. But
I don't have
this
the deets.
is what, if you had a 16 or greater, so Saki, Seraphina, and Snacks, each of you got a 20. So the details, at 16, you know that long ago, a Shardalon wreaked havoc across the land. What was particularly terrible about a Shardalon is not just what he accomplished, but it was what he accomplished through his cultists. He had churches, not church, churches, many large counts of followers that worshipped him as if he was a deity alone. If you got a 20 or higher, you're aware of something historically called the Cult of Ashardalon creating the Night Fang Spire. It's a massive stone edifice stretching 1,600 feet into the air like the tooth of a long-forgotten aberration. And probably particularly rare because Seraphina rolled so incredibly high. There is some history between Undeath and Ashardalon himself. He sought counsel with leaders of undead factions. And part of his cultists were led by what is believed to be a vampire's coven.
So we're leaving, right?
Yes, this is not good. I wonder, is this a shrine to him, or is this this where he lives? We need to get out of here.
If this is his temple, that could be very bad news.
Yeah, very bad
The-
because of the cultist.
The goblins add evidence to that. This is not a good place.
So we have 2 doors to pick from. I see.
Historically, everyone is aware, or at least it is believed to be commonly known, that a Chardalon died.
So Chardalon is dead, but his worshippers continue.
You know what?
Oh.
Interestingly enough, because you're a witch, and because you not only did you nat 20, but you rolled above the threshold of 24, I'll piece with you this additional piece of information. Seraphina, there were texts in your coven regarding a rare, very, very rare ritual. And as much as you're ashamed to admit it, you are aware specifically of parts of your cult, not even cult, your coven, that assisted in his ascendance, what is called the ritual of the second heart. And the only way that it functions is by binding a devil to your heart.
Wow.
You didn't get to read a whole lot about this information, but what you are aware, based on the knowledge of a Chardalon succeeded. He didn't just bind a random devil. He bound a named Baelor to his heart. If you want to know what a Baelor is, did you ever watch Lord of the Rings?
It's like a Balrog.
It's a Balrog. He bound a Balrog to his heart.
What does that
Yeah,
mean exactly?
that's fucked up. I don't know what that means, but it's not good.
I'm scared. I
Probably, if he dies, it'll give him some like CPR or
Yeah,
something.
when we were talking about the tattoos, I thought he was led by this person, but now it's like he may have just taken his power. That's even scarier.
we might have bitten off more than we could chew, boys and girl.
To that, I look down at myself with no armor, my scars hanging out, broken bones. I don't say anything, but I agree.
Look,
We're in the
I'm willing to continue with this adventure and to finish our mission, but I'm gonna need a bigger cut because y'all are fucked up, and I am in great condition.
Excuse me, I believe that I took care of all the rats earlier.
And you used all your magic, probably. You don't have infinite magic, right?
I think I have 2 more spells.
We do this another time?
Use them.
I'm not stepping another foot until I get 5 more gold from each of you upon successful mission.
Let's get out of here alive, and then we can discuss your pay.
I'm gonna
Get
sit
us
on the
out of
floor.
here alive.
I'm gonna sit on the floor Indian style. Legs
I'm
crossed.
walking over to the door.
Okay, I'm gonna lay the fuck down then.
You're not going anywhere without help anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck it. I'm gonna lay the
Yeah,
fuck down.
you know I'm not standing if I don't have to. It's like
I'll be here if you need me.
If we stay here, we're gonna die. We need to
Oh, then you
keep
better
moving.
cough up some gold.
Well, I'll go without you.
Oh, okay.
About to get real shit, about to open the door.
No, I'm just
Let
standing
more
by it.
rats
I'm
in.
scared to open the door.
I just need a moment when I'm ready.
Why don't we take a moment here? Why don't we take 3, 4, 5 minutes maybe to take our break? Does that sound good, guys?
Sounds real good.
Can we take a break? We're gonna run to the bathroom. Let them bicker off stream or maybe on stream, depends on what's gonna happen. And when we come back, we'll figure out what the hell they decided to do, guys. So we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Guys, I hope that you had a brief break. It was good for us. We needed it. You should have heard the riff tracks that we're spitting over here that we're talking about. I sharded on a Balrag, not to be confused with a Chardalon and the Balrog. Close, very, very close. Minor corrections, of course, but you get where it's going. Some intense stuff happened here, but things aren't all as they immediately seem, right? Devils can't see as Snacks because Snacks has been blinded. Dragons are really interesting to kobolds. It's not that they look up to them. Dragons, well, I mean, kobolds immediately see themselves as descendants. That the higher power that is dragons, that's what they aspire to be. So, while he can't see much right now, knowing full well that he's walking through a place that is a dedicated shrine to a dragon, it's got to be an interesting feel. Though there is argument and bickering right now, what do you think Snacks is... How do you think Snacks is feeling about, one, this place, and two, his allies?
Well, Snacks is just hearing that name and kind of understanding where he is has maybe perked up a little bit as far as his allies go. With Seraphina helping him down, he's okay with the fact that she also did give it back unintentionally just by dropping it on the ground, but at least she did have the thought of giving it back. Retsu's still, yeah, he's fine with Retsu. Shield, he's worried about Shield because Shield was helping him, guiding him through, got his back while he was blind. Saki's still, he hasn't had much interaction with Saki, so he's alright.
Okay.
Look, 3 gold.
He's currently laying on a corpse, a goblin corpse, with his head. His head's currently laying on the goblin corpse.
That's Retsu breaks. He breaks this opportunity here. Look, 3 gold. Just 3.
I'll tell you what, Retsu, I'll give you 3 gold when we make it through this. Sure. Let's just, I need
All right.
Said, let's
That's
get
1.
through.
Right. Get me out of here.
My eyes are
and then we
slowly
can
getting
talk.
better. I can kind of, I can make out light and stuff now.
Look,
So
I
think
could
it might
just
take
as
some time.
I could just as easily leave right now, and I don't think some of you could make it out of here without me.
I don't think you're leaving anywhere. You go up that rope, you're gonna get hit in the fucking head with a tree.
Oh, I'm
You
very
can't go
quiet.
this alone. Can't do it alone. Let's get out together.
I'm saying
and
I
we
could
can
leave,
spend
though.
the gold.
I don't care about the money. Let's
Why
get
don't
out
we all
together.
get out of here and get
Okay,
out?
so
get
3,
the
3,
gold
3,
that we
3,
all
gotcha.
earned?
You
That's
said,
if we
I
make it
roll.
out of
did you
here.
say that the goblin corpse was fresh as well? Does it still have ears?
No.
No.
The
No,
one on
it's
the
not
wall?
fresh.
No. Okay. None
It's
of them
just
have
not-
ears.
It's just not eaten.
Okay. Does it not have ears though?
I mean, probably incredibly thin.
Not good trophies.
Not good trophies, correct.
I mean, I didn't kill him anyway, but
Okay, Daryl from Walking Dead, whoever the fuck.
I mean, ear necklaces are cool to me. So, just saying. All right then. Well, we got to find somewhere we can rest at least, and then we can
Is this
talk
not
about my
restable
payment
here?
later.
Is this not a restable area? I can't tell.
The only magic I detected was that rune on the wall.
Does this area look safe to
Yeah.
rest in?
Is this where like knowledge
There's-
dungeoneering would maybe help? Because I'm trying to figure out the same.
Give it a shot. Go ahead and roll it.
I have
Can we all roll it, or-
I'm proficient
I
in
mean,
that.
Probably.
I'm proficient in it as
All
well. But I
right,
can't fucking
21.
I think we should probably all roll. Yeah.
I'm not gonna roll because I can't see anything around me, so it doesn't make any sense.
I am actually proficient.
Fuck.
So
I have a +7.
Good luck dungeoneering out of here with that.
we got you this time. We got
Oh,
you this
good.
time.
You deserve
no
some good
gold
rolls.
needed. I do.
So
I did.
I've got 3 of you here with your rolls. Shiel, Saki. This looks to be as good a place as any. As far as defensible positions go, you know that it's not brilliant. You're aware of that, but at least it has standing doors. That's better than outside. You've not really thoroughly investigated this area, but you're certain that the doors are closed, so far as you can immediately tell. And if you take shifts, couldn't hurt.
I need to rest to cure this wound, and I don't trust the kobold and Retsu together. So I recommend one magic
Listen,
or
lady, I
spells.
can't
I
fucking
recommend
see
one
anything.
spell slinger
only-
and one fighter. I
The
think
only
that
thing we
myself
need
and the
to-
warrior need to rest first. Warrior, fighter, shield, and
The-
myself.
The only thing we truly need to be worried about right now are outside sources or outside forces. So
There's
it's
one
as
open
Saki
door.
says, let's take shifts and this will work for us to rest.
Well, then
Shield.
if we're gonna stay here, let's close the door.
As much as you are inclined to immediately agree
Know
with
about
what
touching
Saki
that
has
door.
said, you have no doubt in your mind that the part about the warrior staying up and taking a watch is probably the worst idea because you look somewhere between the end of Rocky 2 and a Picasso painting. Your shit has been contorted. You're basically a hieroglyphic, sir.
All right. I look to Retsu. Retsu, another 2 gold. You take my first shift. 5
Yep.
gold for me.
Yep.
Okay. Done.
I could stay awake all night.
Then I just look at Sake. I say, I have to rest. I will take a shift eventually. I can't take the first.
He's slurring his words.
Seraphina, keep your eyes on them.
He's not even moving like with absolute coherence. His eye is kind of darting in directions. You know, it's more than exhaustion. There's something further. That fall knocked something loose. He needs rest. So who is taking first watch?
I will, but I want to make sure we shut the door first,
Okay.
so that I have to. At
Careful
least there's
touching
movement
that
from the doors if
Damn
something happens.
door.
Strength check.
From everyone or just
Help me close these doors. Man, I don't know. That might be enough. I don't know.
Close it.
Okay. All right. We got some WD-40 on them.
With general ease, you're able to shut the door. I want to know what resting positions look like for everyone.
Okay. Well, I can't see, so like I said, my head is just laid. Let's just say it's right here, and I'm just laying. Oh shit! my
Resting
thing
over
just
here
crashed.
where I am.
I'm gonna
Got it.
pile all the goblins
I'm in a
into
corner.
into the opposite corner of where people are sitting.
I'm watching this door, the upper door.
Then you're probably in a different corner because I definitely don't move any more than I have to. So I'm probably in.
Someone needs to watch this lower door.
I'm gonna watch all the doors, and then the next
Generally,
person can
you
watch
have
all the
a-
doors.
You have a watch. Your watch is there
Yeah.
to kind of scope the door situation.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna change shifts, but probably let the two that are worst off sleep first. Also, if you're gonna get any spell slots back, I'm not sure if that's how much of a rest we're taking, long or short, but you're gonna want to dump those before we rest if you're gonna get them back. So I don't know
Okay. Well, how long
exactly
do
the
I have to
mechanics.
rest in order to get them back?
I think you need a long rest,
Oh.
right, Bubs, to get back spell slots?
Yeah. You are, if you would like to get all of your spells back, yeah, you need to. It
Okay.
shouldn't be so bad. You guys didn't really use a lot of your spells.
I
Okay.
used two.
How many spell slots do you have, Seraphina? I'm
Can I say?
out of character. Am I allowed to ask her that? Like, out of character?
Yeah.
Okay.
4, and I've used
I mean,
2.
Okay. Okay.
You
All right.
out of game, yeah, of course you can know, but it would be meta knowledge to have for Retsu.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Something
Retsu would just be like, do you need to rest? Can we take a short rest, or do we need to like get a full night's? Like,
Retsu, you are very, very much aware, despite the spell casting, Shill and likely
yeah.
Snacks needs it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna do all of it because I don't want to get exhausted or anything, but I can take a large portion of that. I think to get my 1 key point back, I just need to meditate for 8 hours, but it doesn't have to be all at once in a solid block. So
Yeah.
I can kind of just do here and there. But I mean, can I meditate while I'm on watch, or is that not?
No, it's your meditative state. While it's not sleep, it is still like it's like a false rest.
Okay.
You're not fully at capacity. You're not banging on all cylinders, and that's yeah.
Okay, so I'll take
you
the first
understand.
watch, and then if I can sneak in some meditation, or I don't want to get debuffed, and if I can, I'd like my key point back, but it's not a big deal because it's 1 key point. And I
Sure.
have 4, so
Can I ask a quick question? Like, as far as shield is, is he at 1 HP right now?
You don't actually know. When you glance at
That's a
Shield's
good
body,
question.
despite the physical detriment that his body has taken over years, because the scars are there seems to be no visible wounding. There's
Okay.
no fresh wounds on his body.
Yeah, and I don't trust that for the record, out of character. Like, I think he's like a walking zombie right now.
I don't trust it in character. Like, I don't trust it at all because there's what happened to us with Owlbear time.
Well,
And
not
then
only
there was
that,
time before that, and now there's time after the fall for me.
but
So
we're in
I'm
an
all
area.
fucked up.
We're in an area where the undead, isn't that isn't it the undead that have something to do with this?
Well, the
Ash-
Only
the
Asharlan
dragon.
only you know that.
Dragon. Oh.
Only you
oh.
know that.
I'm
Yep.
scared of you now, Sheol. You stay far away.
I'm already scared of you. So
I want to
Okay,
hear your
so-
heartbeat. Is your heart beating?
Do you want to take the second rest then,
Think so.
Seraphina?
Yes.
The second watch. I mean, after me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So
Okay.
then we'll let the other 3 rest as long as they can with us 2 on watch, taking
Can I
turns.
cure light wounds on myself before I fall asleep?
Of course, if you like to,
Alright.
yeah, that's totally fine.
I would like to.
You are going to heal. Looks like 1 point per caster level, max of 5, plus a D8. You got 6, so heal 6 hit points. No, you can't go over max. You just heal up to max. I don't think you've
Okay,
taken
cool.
any more than that.
I need to
No.
do the same.
And I would
Please.
suggest bandaging up any of your wounds to just so you don't get any more dirt or anything in them while you're sleeping.
Is
Did
anyone
I-
starting a fire? And yes, if you have heal and you'd like to heal yourself, that's totally fine. But bear in mind, with the amount of level 1 spells that you're using, you will have to get a long rest or you won't get them all back.
Yeah, we're gonna try to take a long rest with myself and Seraphina taking watch, and then if she doesn't
The
get her
problem
spell
is if
slots back, then
Yeah, you
I mean,
out of game, Seraphina's not going to get them back if she doesn't get a long rest.
yeah. I
Right.
mean, I'm
well,
okay with
How
that.
many
But
I'm going to sleep.
hit points do I get though with my roll?
Click Cure Light Wounds.
I did.
You're going to gain
5.
5.
Okay, cool. I needed that.
What is that? 6 and 5.
Yeah, it's pretty good rolls.
Those are good rolls.
It's not bad. That's
Okay,
above
good.
average.
But I needed that. Okay, I feel better. So I'm on watch, and I need to do a full rest.
It's gonna go to Cobalt first. Cobalt is Retsu's gonna take you. Basically, you man 4 hours, and then he'll wake you up in 4 hours.
How long is a long rest? 8 hours?
Yeah.
So they need to get 8 hours worth
shit,
of
I thought it
sleep
was
for both
16.
of
Ooh,
them.
I'm
for
getting
some
that
reason.
beauty sleep.
No, it's 8 hours. 8 hours.
I'm definitely not going to be able to meditate then. So, yeah.
So, Senor Streak, I need to know if you guys are starting a fire.
Does it look? Is there a roof to the room, or does it look like
This room is a-
smoke would?
It is. This is a 30-foot tower.
Okay. What is the benefit of a fire? Is there any benefit?
light.
mean,
Maybe.
And
We'll
there is
see.
an appropriate light source. It also means that you guys aren't going to have chill if for some reason you have to wrap it. Like you could cook things. There's a lot of benefits. I could rattle it on
Okay.
all night long. That's kind of up to you though to determine if there's
Should have
utility in
took the
fire.
rats.
I mean, we have rations to eat.
And
We
I
don't
have
need to
flint and
cook.
tinder on me, and someone can use.
I'm asleep.
I mean,
I'm assuming at this
I'm
point
fine
that
with just a
everyone's
torch.
asleep,
I'm
with
fine
an
with it.
exception. Okay.
I'm
perfect,
fine with
that's
just a
what I need.
torch for light.
Okay.
We brought a lot of torches.
This is what I want to know here. Everybody's asleep. If you want to try to wake up, I'll let you know when you can try to wake up.
Okay.
This is particularly just a Cobalt moment since he has decided to take this. Next person who has their watch, same situation for you here. Retsu, I need to know what the next 4 hours looks like.
what I'm gonna do with my 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Before everybody went to sleep, I piled all the goblins in the corner.
Sure.
just because I don't
I'm
trust.
laying on
I
one.
don't trust bodies. Okay, well you can go snuggle with him in the corner then if you want. I don't give a shit. Like, but I mean, he's gonna pace around the room in a square with his torch, just to keep busy while thinking about the situation. And he definitely seems more interested in Shield because, like, he's seen a lot of people die, and he knows what it takes to kill a person, and that motherfucker should be dead. Like,
Should be dead.
100% should be dead. We should have looted his body and probably left. So he would have already gone if he wasn't like curious about the people in his party, but he's also, you know, like a hired hand a lot of the time. And so he's always trying to profit. But so he's gonna keep a special eye on Shield and also on Mariko. Or sorry, Saki, because he knows that bite hasn't been properly tended to, and he thinks that she's not gonna be feeling good. Probably he wants to make sure.
I'd like a perception. If that's something that you feel like you are going to pay attention to, I'd like a perception.
Okay.
You do care about me.
I care about living
You
And your
caught me
gold?
twice.
and
Your
gold
gold in your pouch.
and my mission.
I would say that this is strictly an elven trait, but it goes even beyond that. In your decades of training as a ninja, you have been trained to detect the most subtle of environmental changes. You got a torch. It's very likely that you're not carrying that torch. It's probably something that you've sat down somewhere in the room. But you've already admitted that you're pacing. You're running a square. You're paying particular attention to Shield. And more so to Saki. You know that something's wrong. You know that something is certainly not right. Every time you pace by Saki, those senses trigger. They flicker. It's not a hostile thing. It's an awareness sense. And as you move around her, you're certain, after an hour, hour and a half, that she is emanating heat.
Like feverish or something
Yeah.
magical? Okay.
It's feverish. The others, they make it a bit more detectable in that sense. As you pass by, you can tell. They seem to be fine. Maybe they're a bit wore, maybe a bit thin even. But Saki is very feverish. You break your stride to see what her face looks like, and there is visible standing sweat just at the butt of her lip. It's tucked in the corner of the eye, runs down the length of the chin, and you notice that there are standing drops of sweat on the granite stone beneath her face. Her hair seems to be somewhat matted into her pack or whatever she seems to be laying on similarly. And while she is resting somewhat peacefully, you know that nobody sweats like that.
Is there some way that I think I could help her by like tending to her, by like bringing the torch over to keep her warm, or getting a cool rag to put on her forehead without waking her up? Because I want her to be able to rest, but I
Sure.
also don't want her to like get so high of a fever, like, you know.
Do you have a thermometer in your pack? Just kidding.
You
Just
give
my
me a new
thumb.
perception. I
Perception. Okay. Yes.
24. Yeah, you do think breaking the fever is going to be quintessential to her aid, her health at this point.
Okay.
You are able to break off some strips of clothing, maybe some strips of bag, and you kind of drench it in just a little bit of the same water skin that she's been drinking from intermittently, and you kind of like wing it around just a little bit to bring some of the cool to this, as it's environmental air essentially. You're whipping it around to cool it down, and you wind it up in such a way, and I would like from you a sleight of hand It's very good, Red. So you're able to drape it over, just over the temple and over the top of her face and even a bit of her eyes. And she's none the wiser. There is this subtle, even mumbly like moan of I'm not going to say joy, but relief from that immediate set. Your finger sort of like hits a part of her cheek, and she's very warm. Very, very warm. You definitely have confirmation now that she is ill. Additionally, with your perception of 24, you glance down at the wound on her arm, and the skin has been raised red and hived up around the bite mark itself. It's no longer bleeding, but it's starting to take deep color.
Okay. Okay.
Saki, remember when I rolled those D3s earlier?
Yes.
You are going to take attribute damage. Your attributes. Yeah. The upper left stats. Strength, dex, con, that jazz. You are going to take 3 dexterity damage and 3 constitution damage.
So
That is
3, so
not
mark it down
good.
by 3. 3 to my dexterity and -3 to my constitution. All right.
And I'm going to need you to make another fortitude save.
Myself?
Yes.
Oh, it's not
Oh
looking good.
no.
Okay,
is-
you,
Oh,
where's the
no.
reroll at?
I'm...
You can
well,
just cut. You can just cut off my arm. It's okay.
Saki,
I
you have a luck
offered.
roll?
I don't know. I haven't used any rerolls.
I would recommend re-rolling.
Reroll my fortitude.
I would recommend re-rolling that.
Yeah, that's better.
Saki, the DC is 13.
Oh, no.
It's an even or an odd.
I have to call it. I'll call even.
That's an odd. Did we get
Uh-oh.
2 luck rerolls?
3 subs away from a second one.
We're 3 subs away from a second luck reroll? Oh, man.
Just cut off my arm while I'm asleep. It's
I
not
will.
worth it.
I literally
Not-
offered that
Come on,
earlier.
you. Come on, you Saki.
I will
hats.
cut off
Put
anything you
your-
need.
Put your money where your
Yay,
shit is.
okay.
You call. Hey,
You've got a second
Thank you,
luck
Pharma.
reroll. And I've got one as well.
Shit.
You can luck reroll if you'd like.
For fortitude again?
You can even call it. It's a 50-50. You can say even or odd to try this again.
I'll go even again.
Even? Are you certain?
I'm certain.
Sold. It's even.
Yay.
Oh man.
Now, mechanically, I'm going to let you know what this is. You have succeeded in not taking an additional tick. This lasts for 3 days. If you had succeeded in your first fortitude save, this would not have affected you at all. This is what is
I'm-
called
Gimpy.
filth fever.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That sounds awful.
I have that in real life too.
God, I hope not.
Filth fever. Ugh.
Is
Every
that
night.
contractable?
Every night, if you fail your save for 3 days, you will take a D3 of damage to both your dexterity and your constitution.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, how do I get my dexterity and my constitution back up?
A full night's rest, and you will get 1 point that you get to choose between dexterity and con back. Unless you come across a lesser, a normal, or greater rejuvenation potion, it will take
Oh
you
god.
a long time. So let's hope you make your saves.
All right. Pray to my oracle.
Or just never
God.
sleep. Right? That's another strat.
I assure you that is not the route that you want to go.
Yeah, I need to find those apples.
We need
Yeah.
the
The magic
apples.
fruits. If I get a magic fruit,
Definitely.
All
right?
of us are gonna be eating them motherfucking apples at this
I
point.
What
want
if I
the
just
winter
die?
apple.
It's poison.
It makes my job so easy thoe.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have to
Did
eat
just
the
say
whole
that out
apple?
loud?
I do not say that out
You
loud.
guys are asleep. It's
Yeah.
I'm just sitting
it
there.
out again.
Apple.
Screamed he wanted to kill us all.
Don't want to
I
kill
know.
y'all.
Now that
Yeah.
How
you've
do
done
we know
this,
that?
I would like to know if there's anything else that you do for the rest of the time.
No. I just keep.
Okay.
I'll just keep watch over Saki against my better judgment, I guess.
You like
me-
her. You like her.
I like
me a-
living. It increases my odds of survival.
Give me
He
a
feels
20.
bad for making me burn those bushes.
I
I want a
don't.
20% range. I'm going to roll a D100. I want you to call a 20% range that you don't want.
1 to 20.
1 to 20. Okay. If I roll 1 to 20, something bad happens. Thank you.
Oh,
My cat
no.
just sneezed
Great.
all over my hand.
That's a great
Thank you.
omen.
Yeah, no, it's an omen, all right. Oh, gross, dude. 61.
Sir, I was gonna do
Nice.
60 to 80 at first, but then I was like 69's in there, and that's a safe number.
Can't do that.
Safe number.
Your 4 hours passes. Is there anything else you wanted to do just before this, or do you wake up Serafina, or do you
I'm gonna wake up Serafina for her turn. I'm straight shooter here. Okay.
Okay.
Y'all are good.
Honest Abe.
All
How do you
right,
wake
I'm
her?
up. Oh, you gotta wake me up.
How do you wake her? Is it just like, do you come by and shake the shoulder? Do you kick her leg? What do we do?
Tickle her with a feather.
I'm gonna poke her frog a couple of times to see if that'll wake her up, and then if that doesn't work, I'll shake her.
Interesting. Interesting. Give me,
Poker frog.
I would like a perception,
no.
please.
Okay.
Retsu. The DC was 18. This is hard. Okay.
Shit.
Retsu. You move up and you think better of it. You're just going to shake just to wake her. But something about you, maybe it's that childlike youth that's still about you as an elf, your snot-nosed side that
I'm
still lingers.
mischievous.
You are. You're a mischievous little shit. And you think, I'm going to tap onto... What's his name again?
Ferguson.
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 Yeah, Fergie. It goes.
You begin to move to tap on Ferguson. And just before your finger touches his body, you realize that his skin is made of cloth. It's almost like a felt. He's been finely needle-tipped into existence and into this world. Easily disguisable by her hair, she's been hiding him. But now you're certain, without a doubt in your mind, that it's a stuffed creature and that she's been talking to herself.
That's so fucking creepy, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh, I got goosebumps in real life. That's creepy as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna kick her foot to wake her up. It's your turn.
Kick me, old mum.
That's
His
fucking.
old mum.
I noted.
There's a rude awakening, Serafina, as you feel a boot connect to your foot. It's jarring. You look up, and how do you compose yourself knowing this now? Do you stay fairly well composed, or do you just say it's your turn and walk away?
That I say it's your
Sit up
turn and walk away.
Okay.
As I sit up straight and tuck Ferguson back into his safe spot and straighten my clothing to get ready for my watch. Smooth out.
I'm gonna get in the furthest corner away from her as I can to rest.
Serafina,
Yes.
it is now time for your watch. I would like to know, is there anything that you wish to do in your 4 hours?
I want to make a fire.
Okay, there is a torch. You notice that that Retsu has had a torch. It's been kind of like cast aside, but it is illuminating enough in the room.
Okay. So I've been watching by this door. I'm going to just walk over and just check out this door. Can I see anything else?
Give me a perception.
Okay. Perception. Takes me a minute. Hang on.
It's okay.
Perception. There we go.
Are you happy with that? You've got 2 luck rerolls.
I think I can do better. Let's try again.
Okay. The night is almost over. I'm just gonna let you know.
Oh, do I want to waste it then?
It's a use 'em or lose 'em sort of situation.
I know. I feel like though I might need it because especially since I didn't get a full night's sleep and don't have all. Well, I get some of my spells back for a halfie.
Some, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm happy with that one. Let's do a 16.
Okay. So far as you can tell, there's 2 doors. They're smaller than the 2 grandiose doors that you found your way through. These appear to be immediately less inviting, knowing full well what this place was for. Or at least, so far as you've gathered. A Chardalon, that's a lot. That's heavy. The knowledge that tethers itself to a Chardalon's history. The echoes of his efforts still resides today. Great worms are nothing to be trifled with. They've lived for thousands of years. Dragons are still hunted, particularly evil dragons. Well, as they're believed to be evil dragons, but red worms are largely known as the most ferocious. They are also the largest, weighing many, many tons. They are flying battalions. Their bodies are perfect shields. Their talons are designed to rend through the thickest of metals, and their fire can cinder it down to slag. On top of that, they command an entire slew of spells, the likes of which most wizards can only hope to attain in their dreams. Ferocious creatures, and knowing full well that at some point, this dragon was so badass that he tied a named demon to his heart. It's scary when you think about it. It takes some serious power. And here you are in his halls, or at least the halls of his cultists. So you believe. What now?
Thinking back on what I know from my covenant, I am having some stress and anxiety and fear, feeling like we're just lambs waiting to be slaughtered. So there's an urgency to get out, but there's also a very keen, like, wants to know more, wants to understand more. Like, does the dragon speak?
Oh yeah, dragons speak. Dragons natively can speak most common before birth. They're believed to be the progenitors not only of magic, but of communication. They're of higher intellect. Whereas in humanity sees, comparatively, where our brightest and most brilliant thinkers, think like Einstein, probably amidst your group, you guys are amidst the brightest thinkers and capable individuals most of the world's side, even yourself. Out of game mechanically, your stats are far more impressive. You have a 20 intellect. Dragons can oftentimes double that.
So are they vicious can you reason and speak to a dragon?
Of course you can, if you can speak through their ego.
Ah. Yeah, so I'm just pacing around and thoughts of, from my past and knowing about dark rituals and knowing the danger. I'm just pacing, letting the time pass, mind just wandering.
Just wandering, letting the time pass, knowing that you have 4 hours to kill. I need a will save. It takes some time. You feel almost as if your feet are starting to cut and tread a path in the stone, Seraphina, as you make the very same trek that Retsu was making the entire time. And that voice that never quite leaves you, that stays with you, the stolid figure in the back of your mind that continues to communicate. Seraphina. Yes, it's me.
And what do you have to say to me at this point?
What is there to say?
Are you as interested in this area as I am?
I'm drawn. I feel a
Thank-
pull here, don't you?
I do. I feel there are many answers for us here. We just need to keep our eyes and ears open and trust.
He thinks so too. Why does that boy watch you?
He's
He nearly
probably never seen anyone like me before.
He nearly touched me while you were sleeping.
I
I
knew
would
it.
never let that happen.
You didn't have a choice, Seraphina. You fell asleep.
I have to sleep.
Have to sleep. Always with excuses. Do you think he'll buy this when he comes to?
And of who do you speak?
The one who grants you your powers. Who blesses you with his spells. The vengeance that runs deep within you. A thorn of bitter root that aches for those that you lost.
I never forget the ones that I lost. Every day, every waking second moment, every thing that I do is to discover what happened. And
Of course. And if you try to forget, he wouldn't let you. It's because of them that you called to him. It's because of them that you have what you have. But it's because of them. And you feel this bizarre nature, this thing that seems to be calling you beyond. This hiss and whisper as it says all of your allies' names, Snacks and Saki and Retsu and Shiel. For them, it's a different story. They're a guide. A guise between this place and what lurks below. You could finish them now. They're only holding you back. You know that. They're beaten, they're broken, they're blinded. The woman before you, she's dying. You can feel it. I can feel it, Seraphina.
as long as we have them, though, we have shields. I can't do this alone. I must get to where I can find the answers. And without the rest of the party, I don't feel we will get as far. So be patient and let's get our answers. And I promise you, we will get the revenge that we both seek.
Well, that's well. I agree. I think he will agree as well. Still, you shouldn't let the boy touch me. I don't think I like that. He didn't ask for permission. I certainly wouldn't give it to him.
I'll do my best to keep you safe, as always.
But Seraphina, between you and me, the woman there, you know that there's something darker inside of her. I can feel it. Can you not?
Sometimes the feelings come later to me, but I will keep an eye out. Thank you for looking out for me, as always.
Just watch the way that her lips move. The sounds say one thing, but the lips whisper another. I've seen it. And my eyes see all, Seraphina.
Oh, that is enough chat.
And Ferguson stops talking to you. Your 4 hours. Unless others stated here, I would like a 20% range that you do not want.
Um, 2040.
2040. So it'd be 21 to 40. Here we go.
Okay.
Nice. Nice. Good call. I thought for certain you were going to say 1 to 20 as well. Your 4 hours will come and pass with ease. You will gain some of your spells back. Saki, you will gain all of your spells back. Everyone that received a full rest, you will gain your Constitution score back to your hit points, not the modifier. This is my house rule. Constitution score. It cannot exceed your max hit points. If you've noticed that your hit points haven't changed, you have nothing to worry about. If you are fatigued for some reason, it is removed. Exhaustion lifts. Mariko, because you had an uninterrupted sleep, you will get to choose 1 point, either in Dexterity or Constitution, to remove 1 point of damage. So that 3 will become a 2 in either Dex or Con.
I guess I'll. What does Constitution do?
That is your hit points. That is also your Fortitude saves.
All right, I'll add a point back to Constitution.
Okay.
Is that what I do? I just add a point back to my score?
Just let me open up your character sheet. There is a spot there for like temporary effects.
Modifier?
Yeah. So go ahead and put your modifiers back to whatever they were previously.
I don't know what they. I have no idea what
So
they
you-
were. I just took 3 off my dexterity.
I
and-
gotcha. Then that's going to be 13, and this is going to be 12. And what we're going to do here is, you said you wanted to put it on Constitution, correct?
Sure.
Okay. Now, this is what it should look like. You put it in the temporary modifier section. There you go. And it will adjust, it actually adjusts your hit points as well, which is kind of handy.
Okay.
So, do you wake the others, Seraphina?
Oh, Do I get
Um,
anything back for a partial rest?
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
only, I'm only
Partial-
missing 1 health point, so
Yeah, you'll get that back. Partial rest,
Okay.
you will gain back half of your Constitution score.
okay.
So if your health
yeah,
was lowered for some reason, you'll gain back half of your
I get
con
my
score.
1 point.
And you'll be able to, courtesy of this, gain back half of your used first level spells. So Seraphina,
cool.
it's going to be
I
half
guess-
rounded up. So you'll gain two of your spells back.
Awesome.
Your spell slots.
Okay.
No. key
Seraphina,
for
how do
me,
you wake
though.
them?
I will walk around and tap each one with my foot as well.
Okay.
Just give them a little foot shove.
Snacks. Out of game, I can tell you this right now. If you spend the time rinsing your eyes with aid in a heal check of 12 or greater, you can remove the blindness after a rest. They essentially
Okay.
have to flush your eyes. It will come at the cost of an entire water skin worth of water. So someone will have to use their water skin.
Didn't we initially use the waters on my eyes in the first place?
Now, that was your
I have
arm, my
some.
friend. That was a
Oh.
bit on your face, but it was also on your arm.
I have
Okay.
a water skin.
Do we want to dump a whole? If I don't do this, am I just blind for another 24 hours?
No, it's not been fully 24 hours. You will slowly get your vision back, but it's going to directly hinder an archer.
Okay. Well,
Would recommend.
yeah. So I mean, I got 2 luck rerolls. Let's get it done.
Do you want to heal yourself, or do you want to rely on someone who has a healing skill?
I would prefer someone with a healing skill do it, but how? I mean, I don't know. Are you?
I have a
Depends
healer
on who you
kit.
ask.
Can I? Well, can we wake everybody up first and then? let
Sure,
me-
of course. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
kind of the point. I'm treating it as everybody as
Oh,
awakened.
it's currently
Let
awake.
Seraphina
Okay.
do it.
I have
You
a
wanna have
healing
Sarah?
kit, so I
So
don't
go
have
ahead.
to use a spell.
Go ahead and give me a heal check, Seraphina.
Okay, heal check.
We're going to add 2 to whatever you have because you're using your heal. Not only the heal ability, but the healing kit as is. So let's see what you get on heal.
Okay, I'm looking for it. Here, right here.
12, adding 2 to it, that's going to be a 14. That's an even or odd, unless you would like. You know, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt here, and I'm gonna give you my luck reroll. So go ahead and roll again. Click that again for me, Seraphina. Better. Add 2 to that 16. You met the DC. You're good. You have ascended to that point, my friend. Your eyes will be cleared. Whoever's water skin it is, please mark it off. It is not filled. You will have an empty water skin. That matters when it
Wake
comes
me
to
up,
survival.
I can fill it.
Okay, you're up. You can fill mine because I made
Well,
it
everybody's
empty.
awake now, right?
Yes.
Holy
We're
shit,
all
I can
awake?
see! I can
Nice.
see again.
Thank God. Now
And
let me
I'm-
untie you from my skirt. Been
I'm-
dragging
How you
you
feeling
around
over
for
there, Sheila?
hours.
I'm feeling better, but still not tip top. If
Yeah,
someone,
I can imagine.
if someone
actually-
has,
This is the bizarre thing for you, Sheil. Despite that lump in your throat and that existing anxiety of not entirely knowing what has happened to you as a person and as your body, you are in tip-top shape. Your armor was destroyed. It was destroyed in the fall. Maybe it saved your life. You're not certain what that means. Should have killed you, though.
so mechanically, am I not missing any hit points then?
No, you're not.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I thought I was coming back from 0. All right then. I'm looking great. My head is soupy. It's murky. I
See,
have no
you can
idea what's
trust
going
me.
on.
Still
I kept you all
unbelievable.
safe while you slept.
That's unbelievable.
I've done nothing for you not to trust me. I just want friends.
All
And
right.
Snacks is my
when he
friend.
says, I just want friends that you can hear deep into the bowels of the Sunless Citadel. The echoing, cacophonous cry of goblins. It pangs off of the walls and floods its way in the direction of the door, trying to find the nearest path out, to break and to bleed into the silence that it so deserves, yet it can't quite find. I just want friends. A goblin's cry. It's really hard to believe that it's still only been a week. And this is where we end tonight's session.
I'm not blind anymore.
Yay.
You did it.
Thank God.
Shields up and walking around, feeling dandy.
Yep. We're in a great spot for Bubs to fuck us up again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Saki, it sounds like Saki's
I'm
still
about to
fucked up,
die
though.
of filth.
So,
Oh yeah.
so Bub, how much AC do I lose? The scale mail said it. When I look it up, it said +5.
I already I already took it off, my friend.
Okay,
You-
okay, cool.
He pitched your armor into the abyss, so I deleted it completely from your character sheet.
Okay,
remove
cool.
all
I took the weight off. That's a nice thing. I'm light as a feather.
Oh, I bet you are.
He's got that acrobatics now.
Well, guys, I hope that you liked the show. I would love to see this continuing. And you know what? I bet Cobalt would also like to see the same thing. So the closer that we get to flooding all of our luck rerolls, the easier it's going to be for him to keep this show going. Now I know I have to thank my guys coming strong. Seriously, you guys going hard, and I appreciate you for it. You guys are kind, you're wonderful, and gratitude, my friends, gratitude.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank everybody for watching, and
Thank you.
We'll be back next week.
next week. Well, not next
Wait.
week. It's a holiday.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
That's next week? Fuck.
that's next
Yeah.
week, dog. This whole month has
Oh,
flown by.
that
Well,
sucks.
I will I'll meet with Cobalt and we'll get a schedule up, okay? We'll get a schedule
Yeah.
up so that you guys can see exactly what days this is going to be going down, because I think we've got,
Yeah.
I want to say, a strong 2, potentially 3 sessions before the end of the year. But then after New Year's, y'all, we're gonna go hard. I got some murdering to do, some mystery to unpack.
Yeah, I know my character personally has a lot of stuff that has not been revealed, and from the sounds of tonight, it seems like there's some shit going on with y'all too. That's so I'm scared of Serafina now. Like I think my Retsu's really sus about
You
that
have like
shit.
a hierarchy of threats because I was your
Getting
threat,
high off of filth.
and now she's your threat.
I just think that's weird as shit that you lived. Like you should
You
be
and
dead.
me both.
And then
So before we
Yeah.
go on break, can I just can we find guys? If you have any questions, this is a great chance to ask before we dip for the night. It's gonna be a cool opportunity. If you have any questions for me or even any of the players, if you want to know something that they might actually know. 5 session a week stonks. Yeah. if only.
Yeah, if we get enough luck rerolls.
yeah,
You're competing with
Fuck.
WoW
For
now.
viewers.
Spare time.
no, I hit 60. It's fine.
Oh, cool. Cool.
No deaths, no more luck rerolls. Also, like we are down, right? We are down for any kind of ideas if you guys want to bring something to the game. I'm not opposed to it, right? Like Cobalt has talked about 20 gifted subs will net you an NPC. There's lots of NPCs in this place. I have no issues renaming them. So long as it's not like Dick Punchovsky, right? Like, let's
What's wrong
be
with Dick Pachowski?
Yeah, honestly, if anybody wants to see anything cool or has any good ideas and wants to throw a couple of subs at it, like we're open to discussion. So
Yeah.
just let us know, and you could also have a piece of the story made for you.
True.
But yeah, no, we appreciate all the support. That's 2 luck rerolls is
Gonna lick
awesome,
my frog.
and I had a lot of fun.
Maybe I'll set one of these things here that if we end up hitting our all 5 luck rerolls, I'll start letting out secrets about the characters.
Oh.
I like
Yeah.
that.
I'll let you know what the deal is with the felt frog, who Ferguson actually is. Maybe you want to know what lurks beneath Saki's skin. Perhaps you want to know why Shale is the way that Shale is. Honestly, it's something I can't answer, but I'll figure it out before next week, I promise. And Snacks has his own story. Maybe it doesn't seem that crazy, but he's an adventurer for a reason. And plus, I mean, come on, guys. We have a 50-year-old ninja child. He's basically Killua's Oldic from Hunter x Hunter. I'm actually terrified
Pretty
of
much,
his character.
he's like Killua. Yeah, exactly. Actually, now that that's a good comparison. Oh yeah.
Frog is Hypnotoad.
Hypnotoad.
Yep. All right, guys. Well,
All right,
if that's
we're gonna get
be
out
it.
of
It was
here.
fun.
All right, later,
Thank
guys.
you for watching.
Good night.
We appreciate it.
Bye,
Bye.
See you in a
guys.
couple weeks.
Okay, we're down from them hearing. I'm gonna run music for like